no, it's okay. You like introduced it. You like started it. And I was really, really excited.
XA Rex Row offered up 100 titty bitties. Thank you.
What?
I miss the pickle pals.
Why are you like this?
Why
are you like this? I'm just happy we got to do shit, but have fun today. Thank you, Plasma. British jump scare. Thursday Day was mine, I thought. Was it? Thursday Day has been a thing that I've said for a long time. Thursday Day, Thursday Day is a Cass original. Bonjour, bonjour. We be streaking. We be streaking. 30. 30's crazy. It's Tuesday, I think, was a mixed venture. I like that it's just like faintly in the background, Scarecrow. I'm just gonna keep talking over it. It's a streak! It's a streak! Hi Nada, hi Cross, hi Samuel, hi Plasma, hi Fettle, hi Joe, hi Scarecrow, hi Wolforg, hi everyone! Hi! Independently invented, I suppose. Possibly. Possibly. It could be like a mind meld situation. Because Thursday Day is something that I've just always said in my personal life. I'll be like, ah, yes, Thursday Day. It's like a fun way of like slurring Thursday, so that's why I started doing it, because it's funny. It's funny. Duh, music. Duh. Play something in the background. Duh, I gotta get my whatever going on in there. Have some like chill beats to yap to, you know? But however one. I'm back from my many conventions. Guys, don't do 2 conventions like back to back. Don't do 2 conventions back to back. It's the just chatting screen. It is! I finally get to use my just chatting screen. I have had this thing since I had my new overlay. I don't have the gravity emote. They're small. They're small. I'm a baby. But yeah, oh my god, I get to actually use this. So you get to see my like my sheep mask, my chains, my knives, my like little cathedral setup, my like ritual blood circle. Don't look at that. My candles, my boogs. Oh my god, speaking of boogs, speaking of bugs. Oh my god. They are just running in a circle. I can't. And you know what? That actually feels so wrong right now. Like, I feel like I should have some kind of like cocomelon going on in the background. Like some kind of just like running in a circle, like somewhere. Because it feels wrong that my hands aren't doing anything. I'm just like they're not on a controller. They're not touching a keyboard. They're just this feels wrong. I feel like I should be like stalling the game. I approximately for like 2 seconds thought like, oh, what if I just had something like what if I did just open a game to run around in the background for a little bit in like a tiny screen, you know? I decided against it, but you know, it's here. Subway Surfers and Minecraft climbing challenges in the little window, please. I hate Twitch default emotes. One day, Cross, one day. I believe you will get them back. I believe in you. I believe you will get emotes. Stockcast running footage. I need it. It's for me. It's for me to keep me busy, you know? It's mine. I'm just looking at the Asia 13 lobby temple run. You know what? I'm gonna prepare a loop of that so that next time I do a just chatting screen, that'll just be in the background the entire time. It'll be that. It'll be like Bigby walking and people like like shoulder checking him. I'll have to get something like that going. I have to. But yes, hi! I'm back from my conventions. We need a slime squish window too. I hate slime videos. Now, granted, I think maybe I'm not built for like content like that. I think I'm strongly not built for it. I get so annoyed watching videos like that because I'm like, when are we done? You know? When are we over it? Because I'll see like a slime squish or like those like aesthetically pleasing videos, and I'm like, okay, I'm 2 seconds in. Are we done? Like, can we be done? I'm not pleased or anything. I would like to be done. I want to pop the stress toy. Yeah, dude. But yeah, how's everyone's Tuesday? How have you guys been since I've been gone? What's happened? It's been like a week. Kinda? Sorta? When was the last time I streamed? When was that last ham stream? Tuesday? Has it? Oh, I think it actually has been a week, because I think that was Tuesday. Because Wednesday is when I like finished packing and everything. It's been quiet without your streams. I slipped. Great. Got my passport! Yay! I gotta renew my passport. It's been years. It feels like it's been years. Going in uni? Nice! I believe it's been a solid week since sheep. Yes, it feels like it. It feels like it. Yeah, I gotta renew my passport. It expires next year, I think. So I have to do that before I forget. I keep double checking it to be like, when do you expire? When do you expire? When do you expire? But yay! Oh my god, are you planning any like big trips? It's very much geared towards kids who want slime, but their parents won't let them have it. Slime's awful. Okay, like I was never like a slime kid, like but like ooh, you know what's infuriating? When you're at a store and some kid had been like playing with slime that they just found on the toy shelves, and then there's like slime everywhere. That sucks. Slime, awful, bad. Put it on the highest shelf. Kids cannot touch that shit unsupervised. You know what? Kids just shouldn't touch it. Throw it out the window. Get it out of here. I don't want to see it. I did make slime once. That was like an after school activity we did where like they were like, okay, little hellions, gather around, make some slime. I hated it. It was gross. It was just time to renew it. I needed just in case. Fair enough, fair enough. That's what I gotta do. Unless you put it in the microwave. No, wrong. Just because you want to fuck the slime does not mean everybody wants to fuck the slime. I had a couple when I was a kid, but it was a different kind than what I see on the internet. It wasn't very messy. It really wasn't. It was kind of more of like a solid material. I think ours was more of a solid material too. Kids are terrible. It's mostly just like when they're unsupervised, you know? Like kids themselves, I feel like most of the time are fine. But like parents who don't like parent their kid, that's the problem. That's the problem. Simon, hi! How are you doing? We used to make that with borax. Times were different. Kids would be given somewhat toxic chemicals to make slime. Dude! My sister had a slime phase during COVID. I hated it. Oh! Terrible! The slime we had in the 2000s was hardy. It was kind of thick. She would be thick. Thick and like, not as goopy. The slime nowadays, super, super goopy. This was like, you used to just have slime that you can like squish and it makes fart noises and that was fun, you know? Times have changed, they had. They've changed. Hi, kids today and their slime. Kids today and their slime. Disgusting. Awful. The official name in university is analyst programmer or something like that. Oh, back in that day it was Play-Doh. Oh, dude, I love Play-Doh. Salty. I like salty. Play-Doh was fun, dude. I liked Play-Doh. Not because I kept trying to eat it or anything, but I liked Play-Doh. Play-Doh was fun. I liked Play-Doh. Dude, actually, I wanted Floam so bad. Oh my god, I wanted that shit bad, but I never got it. This is all this is so crazy. Simon, are you trying to tell me you've never tried to eat Play-Doh? Dead ass. Look at me in the face right now and tell me you've never tried to eat Play-Doh. You're lying if you say you've never tried. Let me see if they still sell foam. I feel like they do. No? Fidget spinners? I don't like fidget spinners. They don't work for me. Oh, I did get a really cool, like, fidget pin. So yeah, Flo, that does not answer my question. Simon. I got a cute little fidget pin. And I don't plan on using it for fidgeting or anything, but it's so cute. I gotta like take a couple pictures of all the stuff I bought. I bought a lot of stuff. I bought way too much stuff over like the 2 conventions. It is a pin. I'll have to show you. That's why I send the furries and tech videos. Teehee. Oh my god. So yeah. You painted! Oh my god! Simon, please do feel free to share. Please. I love your paintings. Yeah. I have to take a picture of everything that I bought. Because yeah, I went crazy, dudes. I went absolutely insane at the conventions. Because one convention already, like, okay, we're feeling these arts, we're feeling them. Convention number 2, oh shit, I underspent at the first convention. Oh, I can do more. And boy howdy did I do more. Oh my god, 22 years old. It is older than Cross. Floam is older than Cross. Is insane. Oh, crazy. I'll be that in like a week or 2. Oh my god, Kwasha! Happy birthday! You'll be Cross 22 instead of Cross 21. Put me out of my misery. I can't. You're just gonna have to deal with the fact that like we're all aging slowly but surely. One day we will all be ancient. Simon's going to baby's first FurCon this year. Oh, Simon, are you excited? Oh my god, that's so fun! Simon! Oh, I hope you have fun! That's super cool! Oh, is this a Steven Universe painting, Simon? Oh, this is pretty! Oh! I like the flower detailing. It's so pretty! You truly have no idea how excited I am. Oh my god, I hope you're so excited. I still have not gone to a furry convention. I would like to at some point. Maybe not this year, because I've been told that I've been told by my wallet that I should not go to any more furry conventions. Not furry conventions, I'm sorry. I can't go to any more conventions in general. My wallet says, aside from the ones that you have planned, you can't. You simply cannot. You cannot. But I want to. Oh my god, I love conventions. At least for some time. Yeah, at least for at least for some time. Dude, I love conventions so much. What am I shrinking? What am I shrinking? I'm not shrinking the right thing. Am I shrinking myself? Oh, I'm shrinking myself. I'm shrinking the wrong thing. Gotta shrink it and then I can share it better. Ta-da! This is Simon's painting! Yay! It's cute! I really like how all the gems turned out. I like the flower detailing. It's really cute. I especially really like the rose up there. It's really pretty. I feel like everything turned out very, very nice. It's cute. I really like it. It's so pretty. You're grounded until your wallet heals. Basically, I am so grounded until my wallet heals. But yeah, it's nice. Oh yeah, we need the gay agenda audio still. Oh my god, I gotta get that. Oh, I gotta get that. Yes. A note to self. Gay agenda. Da 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 da. I'm remembering. This is my remembering sound. I'm putting it in my brain. And send it to me too. Yes. I have to send it to you. I want it to be a playable audio. Yes. I kissed this painting. Mwah. Very good. Thank you for letting me share it, Simon. I kind of want to take baby's first FurCon to my back. You probably you could. I don't think it would be like weird for you to do that or anything. Like I think if people would think it was kind of fun. Let me like put myself back because I did move myself. I think people it might actually give people a reason to come up and like talk to you because they're like, oh my god, so this is your first furry convention. Are you enjoying it so far? Blah, blah, blah. I could see people wanting to like talk to you for that reason alone. I was telling Somni yesterday that excuse me, that they need to have a table, make a mascot suit for suit of their imp. That would be so cute. Somni would make Somni as like a fursuit would be delightful. Streamer, why don't you share my paintings on stream? Is it because I don't paint? Yes. Yes, Scarecrow. That's precisely why. If you painted something, I would in fact. But you haven't painted anything, so I can't show it. Crazy how that works, isn't it? Like mascot Pikachu, but it's Somni. Yeah, see, that would be really cute. That would be adorable. One day I would like to go to a fur con. I think it would be nice. Matt's definitely growing. He is. Pain. Suffering. Pain and suffering. The bonkage. He is. He's getting so big. I want a badge done beforehand. I hope you can get one done. When's the convention? Oh my god. Oh. Speaking of badges. Oh, wait. No, hold on. There's something I need to complain about. I am going to explode UPS in Minecraft. Holy shit. I'm so mad at them. I am so mad. Speaking of badges. Okay, so I think I've tied. Oh, it's time for the rant. Oh, it's time for the rant. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know this, but maybe you. Okay, so you know how I posted beforehand. So you know how I made stickers, right? For when I went to ASEN. You know, that was great. That was fun. That was wonderful. I also made badge ribbons. And I had my badge ribbons in time for ASEN. So that was great. That was fantastic. I got to hand some out. It was fun. For Anime North, I also made badge ribbons. They don't know where to start. I don't. Because I'm like, where do I even start with how furious I am with UPS? How fucking furious I am. So, I made badge ribbons for Anime North. I made one for every single cosplay that I did. Why did I do that? I don't know. I'm insane. So I had 3 different ribbons to pass out to people if they came to talk to me. Because I think it's fun to make connections. I think it's fun to like, hey, you talk to me, here's a little gift. Anime North, to my knowledge, doesn't have like a huge like badge ribbon culture, but it's something that people, you know, got excited about at Anime North whenever I told them the story. So I ordered ribbons. I ordered so many goddamn ribbons. And the manufacturers shipped them out on time. They were supposed to get to me Tuesday, before the convention. Now granted, part of this was my fault. I did cut it close. I understand. However, the manufacturers shipped it out on time. It was 1-day shipping. In theory, it was supposed to get to me. They sent it out on Monday. It should have traveled Tuesday, got to me Wednesday. Maybe even got to me Tuesday. Fine. Great. Whatever. UPS didn't get the fucking memo, apparently. Because they misplaced it. They got that shit. Let me actually like find the entire lineup of what happened. Let me give you the play-by-play, because this shit pissed me the fuck off. Check my package. Open this shit up. Let me look at the timeline. No, fuck your cookies. Fuck your cookies. Okay, so they had my package on the 19th, right? So they should have been able freaking ups. Ups is my op right now. They absolutely are. I like the idea of a badge for meeting someone, like a cute gym leader. I wish it was kind of like that. They're ribbons. So you put them on the badge, like your con badge, and you can collect them. ASEN has a big culture, not a huge culture, but like ASEN has a lot of ribbons that you can do. Anime North, because of I think it's mostly because of the way the badge is like I'm oriented. Because of the bad shape, it's a little bit harder. But there's still people who do like ribbon collecting. So on the 19th, they had my package. They should have been able to get it to me by the 20th, or maybe like early on the 21st before I left. They sent me, I didn't get an update the entire 20th. Nothing. Nada. Nothing. The 21st, 6 a.m. We've incorrectly sorted this package. Fuck you. Absolutely fuck you. What do you mean you incorrectly sorted my package? Fuck you. I was so mad. Granted, it took an entire day for them to come back and be like, oopsie. No, we incorrectly sorted it. Yeah, Asen has culture. So yeah, a whole day later, they incorrectly sorted my fucking package and they delivered it to me Friday after I was already gone. After they had said, they sent me an email that said that yes, you will get your package on the 20th by 12 o'clock. And when that didn't happen, I looked for an update and I didn't see an update on the 20th. I didn't see an update until 6 a.m. on the 21st, on the day that I was leaving, saying that they fucked up my package and it was sorted wrong. A whole day. My friend, who works at UPS, had explained a theory because sometimes his facility does this, so it stands to reason that other facilities also do this, where sometimes they throw a random small package in the back of a van to make sure that people are paying attention and doing their job correctly and making sure packages aren't getting mixed up. So he's thinking that's probably what happened to mine, that mine unfortunately was a victim to this and the driver or whoever wasn't paying attention and didn't double check the packages that were in the truck that was going out. So I didn't get my goddamn ribbons, which again, I did order them a little bit close to the convention time, so you know, that part's on me. But goddamn it, all signs were pointing to I should have had them if UPS did their job. Just saying. Also, they came out cute. If I worked at UPS, I would never double check. Me package, Fennel! Me package! So yeah. Unfortunately, they come out really cute. So, that was the other thing that I was a little mad about. Is I was like, God damn it. They came out nice. And oopsie daisy. +2. +2. Cross, I really like that one. I like an oopsie daisy. If it was your baggage, I would triple check. Yes, thank you, Fennel. Thank you. So yeah, whatever. That is unfortunate that it came out cute. It is, because that means I can't, like, I couldn't give them out because I was like, oh shit, these came out so much cuter than the first batch of ribbons that I did. And I couldn't even hand them to people. But the upside is, next time I do cut these cosplays, I'll have ribbons for them because I'll probably do them again. One I didn't even get to do because Table didn't finish my card captor Sakura staff that I was that needed touching up. That was the other thing. So there was one cosplay that I had to like swap out because I wanted to do a card captor Sakura one, which means I wanted the claw wand, which I already have a claw wand. It's just I need it like cut and fixed up. Yeah, Table was too busy kissing Chair. He kind of lost track of time, which is fine. I wasn't like upset about this aspect because he also had to go to, like, he was also going to ASEN, so like whatever, I get it. We ran out of time. It's fine. I'm not upset. Listen, I have tons of cosplays. I just swapped it out. I did my Black Butler like twice. I did it at ASEN and I did at Anime North. It's fine. He just entirely forgot about trying to fix up the wand, so I was like, no pressure. No, it's okay, buddy. I think he asked me like I think he asked me like Thursday morning. He was like, fuck, when's your flight? And I was like 4 hours, buddy. In like 4 hours. And he's like, shit. I'm like, yeah, dude, it's fine. Don't worry about it. As long as we get it figured out at some point, it's fine. Because the biggest thing is I need it to be cut in half because it won't fit in luggage because it's a fairly long thing. And we were trying to figure out how to do that, but before I let him cut it in half, I wanted him to like experiment on this pole first to be like, hey, before you ruin this really cool prop, do a test drive, you know? Let's not get crazy with it. Cause yeah, I need this to like fit in my luggage, but I also like want it to be in one functional piece. Thank you. So yeah, not a big deal. It's fine. Honestly, you want him to what on a what? I wanted him to I wanted him to experiment on a pole. Is that so wrong? Is that so wrong? I don't think that's that wrong. I needed him to get a little experience in before, you know, he worked on the cloud wand, you know? Whatever. It is what it is. Man, flight to Canada though. Insane. Insane. So fast. Now granted, this might also be because I'm used to like, isn't he already? No. 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 Not, no. Dude, he just got his first boyfriend. He's a baby. A pole dancer? A pole dancer. He's learning to be a pole dancer. Good for him. But yeah, the flight to Canada, absolutely insane with how fast it is. Because I'm so used to like 12-hour flights going to Japan. I was not expecting to close my eyes and then like 30 minutes later, oh everyone, we are going to be landing soon. Please put your seats in the upright position. Oh. Like, oh, okay, we're done. We're done. Okay, all right. We were in the air for about 30 minutes. Canada's closer to Japan. Shockingly, way closer. Only about an hour. I think technically an hour and 30 minutes, but like 15 minutes are just trying to take off. And then the other 15 minutes are like waiting until you can get off the plane. Believe it or not, Canada, surprisingly closer. It was just kind of shocking because I was like, oh, god damn it, I'm already done. I can get off the plane. Wow. Unless maybe if you live on the southern tip of California and we're trying to make it to Newfoundland. Maybe in that case. Maybe in that case. But Canada was nice. I really liked it. We didn't do a ton of like futzing around, mostly because we were just busy with like the convention. What did we do? Let me look at my phone. Let me like open up my pictures and see what the hell we did the entire time. Ooh, I went too far. Bring it back now, y'all. 1 hop this time. 2 hops this time. Our hotel was nice. You don't go for the people, you go for the land. And I guess the people. My uncle lives there. We got some Vietnamese food on the first day, and it was so fucking good. We went to Walmart, because of course we did. Did some shopping around at a mall beforehand. We got some Timbits. We finally visited. We went to a Tim Hortons. Canada is so pretty. I can believe it. We were talking about like apparently there's a train that goes from one part of Canada to the other part, and it's a very scenic route kind of experience. That seemed nice. Yeah, we got some really good Vietnamese food. Oh, Timmy's, I love Burger King. We got some nice little Timbits. Got some like okay coffee. It was fine. It was fine. Did day one at the convention, which was really nice. Dude, it was so fun at the convention though. It's been like a whole like 10 years or so since I've been to Anime North. It was fun! I had so much fun. Where did you get the coffee? We got the coffee at Tim Hortons, so it was a solid. It was fine, I guess. It was okay. It was alright. But I loved the convention. Like, all the artists were really cool. Oh no, I wasn't expecting really good coffee from Tim Hortons. I really, really, really wasn't. But there was one like everywhere, so we had to stop here and there to be like, okay, well, we want coffee. We'll get some coffee here. They only have shitty coffee? Yeah, they do. They do. It was pretty bad. We got coffee like other places, but it's one of those things where it's like, if we wanted quick coffee, like we didn't want to go out of our way, and we were in an area that had a Tim Hortons, we're like, okay, yep, stopping at Timmy's, get us some shitty coffee. Because you know what? Bad coffee, better than the hotel coffee. At the very least, it's better than the hotel coffee. So you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. We'd get good coffee. But if we needed something now, we got some shitty coffee. We could pickle that. Also, all chain coffee is bad coffee. This is true. This is true. If you ask for good coffee, they'll tell you, sorry, we have to make it shitty. It's a cultural thing. It's okay. Robin's coffee place was better. Might as well get 7-Eleven coffee. You know what we weren't near? Like ever? 7-Eleven. You know what we were near very often? Tim Hortons. So we got a lot of Tim Hortons coffee. At least in the daytime. I got Tim Hortons coffee. At nighttime, when I wanted like a nighttime coffee, I usually just ordered something that was better. Let me fuck it up before I give it to you. But yeah, a lot of people were super, super nice at the convention. A lot. So many people got my picture. It was so cute. Ah. On the first day, I got separated from everyone, though. Okay, so one, the convention center does not have Wi-Fi. My phone was only operating on Wi-Fi. So, like, no data, nothing like that at all. So, like, if the convention center didn't have Wi-Fi, are you saying you were a lost sheep? Dog, I was a lost sheep. I was hella lost the entire first day. Sorry, is this ASEN or Anime North? Anime North. We might dial back to ASEN, but Anime North is more fresh on my mind, so I want to hit Anime North right now. So, yeah, Anime North, no data. The only thing I had is, like, praying that maybe the convention center would have Wi-Fi. No. No Wi-Fi, which was great because so on the first day I did CL Phantom Hive from Black Butler, and I was like, okay, epic, awesome. I had a cane, which was one of the props I was bringing, and I was stopped immediately trying to get into the artist alley because they were like, hey, did you weapon check that? And I was like, no. Huh, fuck. So I had to like turn away from the group, go all the way back to weapon check. I got stopped a couple times because people were like, oh my god, can I get your picture? And I was like, poses cutely. Yeah, of course you can. I'm not in a hurry, don't worry. Got to weapon check, which was so, I love the weapon check people. Oh my god. They give no shits. They genuinely just want you to get your shit like passed. And that's it. They were like, listen, this is part of your cosplay. We don't care. As long as you say the right thing, you're good to go. Get the fuck out of here. As long as you're not going to be a danger to anyone, get out of here. Get out of here. So, like, the cane that I have has, like, a metal tip. Like, the top part of it is metal. This is very clearly metal. And they're like, yeah, so you got a gun? Okay. As long as that tip is painted orange, who cares? Don't fire it. So, the top of the cane is, like, metal. And they're like, yeah, so the convention center does have an issue with, like, metal, like anything, right? And the guy was like, but like, this is just a hard plastic that's spray painted, right? And I was like, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And he was like, smart answer. You pass. I was like, epic. Thank you, sir. They truly are like, if they don't see a problem with it, they're like, if we can kind of like slyly coach you into just saying that this isn't a problem, get the fuck out of here. Take your shit, go. Great. Wonderful. Love to see it. Thank you. I'm getting back to the fucking artist alley. Which, as I went back to it, had the longest line to get in. In the brief time that I was gone, whole ass line. I was like, surely this isn't to get into the artist alley. Surely. Oh, it was. Oh, it was. I went all the way to the front of the line just to see where everyone was lining up, and I was like, oh no. Oh no. And then I dialed back. I was like, okay, we gotta go back. We gotta go all the way back. Can't get in contact with my friends, mind you, because again, no Wi-Fi. So I'm just like, all right, fuck it. In the line I go. I guess I'll find him eventually. Maybe. The answer is no. I went through the artist alley like a billion times. I went through the vendors hall a billion times. I didn't see a single one of them. I saw the same damn cosplayers over and over and over, but I did not see my friends once. I'm sure I passed them. I couldn't tell you when. I couldn't tell you where. I couldn't tell you anything. I lost them. I was so lost. But you know what? I talked to so many people. I talked to the artist. I talked to people who were just so excited to see my cosplay, and they were like, wow. I got to pass out some of those badges because I had extra of my like Black Butler ones. And people were like, oh my god, it's so awesome. You were so nice. Can I have a hug? And I was like, yeah. Good that you could speak the language in Canada. I do speak Canadian. We did arrive, and people kept asking us if we were going to be watching the big game. And I'm like, dog, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, immediately in landing, we had like 2 different people be like, hey, you gonna watch the game later? What are you talking about? What game? I'm not Canadian. Oh yeah, for sure, yeah, bud. It was so cute. When they found out that we were coming from America, they started ending their sentences with A. They were like, the Americans are gonna love this. Oh, you're American? Oh, get this. You're gonna love this. A? I'm like, okay. Thank you for hamming it up for me. Thank you. My Canadian immersion is not broken now. Thank you. Thank you. I've done that. It's so... Put on a show for the visitors. I love it. Okay? Like, that's great. Thank you for doing that to visitors because I got a kick out of it every single time it happened. Low-key, if I see someone come... I think next time I talk to anyone who visits the US, if they're a stranger, I think I just gotta really, like, American it up, you know? Not in, like, a horrible way, but I think I need to start talking about freedom and burgers, you know? I really need to sell the bit so that people could be like, oh, the American experience. Oh, yeah, definitely gotta throw in a few yeehaws. Maybe even do a little bit of an accent, like, oh, where you coming from, B? Where you coming from, bud? You all right there, bud? Is a real part of my everyday lexicon. I love that. But no, it was so cute. The way they just started going, eh? Love it. Love it. A+, A+. I mean, I say y'all unironically because of Hannah Montana. Do you just not say y'all, like, as part of your everyday vocabulary? It took Hannah Montana for you to do that? That's crazy. Y'all has been a part of my vocab since, like, ever. Big instead of bag. I do say y'all. Y'all, I feel like, I don't know, we're northern. So? Y'all is part of my northern vocabulary, too. What are you on? This is incredible to me. I didn't know that y'all was not part of your, like, northern vocabulary. It's stereotypically a southern thing. Listen. I understand the stereotype. That's not the confusion. The confusion is, in my brain, y'all has been an everywhere thing, you know? Because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like most people say y'all. Well, not most, but like a lot of people. Because why would I say you all instead? I've heard people compare the Midwest to Texas. That's fair. That's fair. The gays like y'all. The gays like y'all indeed. I do say out. I do say out instead of out, but that's not on purpose. That's just how I talk. The regional accent, possibly. Gender neutral. Gender neutral. I like y'all. Y'all is good. Y'all some good shit. We do have that Midwestern. Oh, peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. So yeah, airport. Love when the Canadians put on a show for me. Love that for them. Convention, super, super, super nice. You know what Tim Hortons is good for? Not their coffee or anything, but you know what? Near the convention center, there's a Tim Hortons. You know what Tim Hortons has? Free Wi-Fi. So, when I finally was like, I need to figure out where my friends are, because it's been hours and I haven't seen a single fucking person. I just camped out outside of the Tim Hortons and started like using their Wi-Fi so that I could like find someone to be like, where are you? I'm lost in Scalewood. Help me. So I'm gonna give them that as a one plus point. One single plus point is that they had free Wi-Fi, which the convention center didn't have, and I was able to find my good friend Tutu. So we're so okay. I have beef with Tim Hortons, but at the very least, the free Wi-Fi was very helpful that day. So yay. And from that point on, the rest of the convention, I did not leave anyone. I always had a buddy system because hotel? Great. I could talk to people. This? No. You survived my country. I did, Lambo! It was fun. How are you doing, buddy? How are you doing? How's it going? How you doing, bud? Had some great fucking curry afterwards, by the way. Like, when we were done with the convention, oh my god. Oh, the curry was so good. Yeah, oh man, that curry was good as hell. I do not remember where we went. It's thunderstormy right meow. Oh no. Oh no. Another sheep streamer. Yeah, it's another sheep. Oh my god, how crazy. It's another sheep streamer. Oh my god. I hope you guys are all bundled up and nobody is terrified of the storm. I was watching a Korean cycling video and got jump scared by a giant Tim Hortons cup. So yeah, fantastic curry afterwards. Oh my god. It was so good. It was so good. I do not remember where we went, but it was so worth it. They also had a really good soup that they gave us as like a complimentary thing. Oh, we fucked that shit up, dude. Do you remember what kind of curry? I don't. It was like, we went to an Indian curry place and it was really good. It was so fucking good. Good soup. Oh, good soup. Good soup. We destroyed that shit. We do have a lot of Indians here. Yes, and you know what? Good food. Good food. Such good food. I had so much good food. It's also just true. So yeah, fantastic curry. If I can find the name of the place, not that I think anyone is particularly near Toronto, I'd be like, this is the place. If you're ever in the area, please go here. It's so good. The soup being a nice little complimentary thing that they just tossed in as a fun. Oh, great. The guy was so nice too. He was like, are you sure you want it very spicy? Yes, sir. Are you super sure? Yes. As spicy as you can make it. Fuck it up, King. So fucking good. Oh, we also, oh my god. We found a cute little exhibit at the convention. Do you remember if it was Norton? I do not remember. I do not. I would have to look. Once I find the name, I can look it up again, and then I can, like, know for sure. But off the top of my head, I do not remember. Sir, I don't think you know my game. I'm twitch.tv/spawner. So true. Go actually chimed in to be like, oh, don't worry. They can handle it. Sir, you don't understand. It'll be fine. I am the Spice Alpha. Let me show you some really cute, like, crocheted or knitted. I think they were crocheted Pokemon that they had. Because there was, like, a whole mini exhibit of, like, just crocheted Pokemon. And they were so fucking cute. Meanwhile, just a lowly beta cock. Okay, true, though. So true, so true, so true. Generally fear you for the fact that you can eat, let alone enjoy. It's so good! It's so good. I would argue that that's actually not even the spiciest thing I've eaten ever. But it's, you know, I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. I need to find... You know, I actually don't like any of the, like, flavored ones. I want it to be, like, straight spice, you know? The flavored ones are, like, okay. But they don't delight me. I don't like the extra flavor. I don't like what takes away from the spice. Where's the little knitted guys? Where's the little knitted guys that don't have me in it? This is very important. There we go. I didn't like the curry one. No, it's not good. Doesn't taste particularly flavored to me. Just less spice plus flat noodles, which I don't feel strongly either way about. I see. Straight. Straight. No! Okay, let me show you some of the Pokemon. I'm trying to get their pictures. I'm sending myself pictures. Round boy! Did I get a picture of the big Wilmer? I feel like I got a picture of the big Wilmer. Surely. Surely I did. I don't see why I wouldn't have took a picture of it. He's big and cute. There we go. Oh, they're so cute. Oh. Giggles to myself as I look at the pictures. These are gonna be big, so you're gonna have to wait till I shrink them down. But, like... I'm just gonna start plastering them all over the place. But look at this little baby man! Look at him! He's so cute! Makes feel... Yeah, I think some of these are supposed to be, like, life-sized, maybe? I took a picture with some of them, which I can't show you, of course, but... Look at Wilmer. So cute. No way, that's a real size of Sfeel. How big is Sfeel supposed to be? Can someone like fact check that for me right now? Rotund. Very rotund. God damn! Because I feel like Sfeel's supposed to be like kind of big, right? Oh, dude. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to like... I'm trying to get my other friends in here. They decided that maybe they weren't gonna do Wailord. I feel like that's 2 feet tall. Like, looking at it, I feel like he's kind of 2 feet 7 inches. I don't think the Snorlax is life size. The Snorlax that I'm about to show you. He's taller than me. Fennel, you liar. You are not under 2 feet tall. You lie. You slanderous lie. And this is the little Mosslax that was there too. I'm only 7 inches high. Oh, that's so true. That's so true. You are only 7 inches high. My bad. My bad. Imagine life-size Snorlax. I do very often. I have to run across my desk to type. Oh my god. You do a lot of work to type. We should be applauding you every time you send a message. That's a lot of work. But these are like the little like self-made... I say little. They're kind of like big. Also, this is cute. Kiki made me a little clay Mosslax to decorate my fake bonsai plant. Aww! But yeah, these are my friends and I love them. Burb. Burb. Something like that where you could hold him but it'd take your full arm span. Yeah! Which, you know, that's kind of what this feel was. Is I think he was like enough that you could hold him. But it would be difficult. Actually, I'm gonna be real. I don't think I could hold him. I'm looking at the picture of us together. I don't think he would fit in my... Like, I don't think I could wrap my arms around him. He's very round. Maybe someone with longer arms, but not me. Not me. I can't do that. He very round. But this was so cute. Cannot hug this feel. Not with my full arms. He would just get like... He would still get a big hug, but like... I could not fully wrap my arms around him. Unfortunately. I would love to squeeze him, but I cannot. Arms not long enough. But they were so cute. I loved this little exhibit. I loved seeing just like a bunch of like handmade Pokemon. Girl, hug this wheel for us. Yeah, you're tall enough. You might have the arm width for it. Spread those arms and hug that guy. But yeah, they were really cute. I liked this area. This was a good area. This area? 10 out of 10. I liked it. I had so much fun going in. I could hug him. 6'2", 6'2" long-armed Giga Chad. Oh my god, Samuel, get in there and hug that Sfeel. He needs you. He needs that big ol' hug. Oh, we also got to... Oh my god. Whoa, being told to spread them. Yeah, spread them. Spread them and hug that Sfeel. Or just spread them, you know, if that's what you want to do. Spread them. Oh my god. We also... there was, in that same area, there was a table where you can... That had, like, a paper on it, and you could draw your favorite Pokemon. Oh my god. I absolutely got to draw my little Bellsprout buddy. Look at my little man. There was Table. There was like a relative of Table. But look at my little Bellsprout. He's kind of a little goofy, but you know what? I tried. Bell. This is Bell. The yellow didn't work, so I had to use orange instead. But look at my little Bellsprout. He's taking a stroll. He's going places. He's walking. He's walking here. It was so fun. As soon as we found the table, we were like, oh shit. Dude, some people on there, cracked ass art. He's been eating too many carrots. He needs to stop. He needs to stop before he gets more orange. He needs to start eating banana. No carrot. Banana only. Get that yellow. But yeah, that yellow was fucking dried out. I don't know why. I don't think I remember a single like yellow Pokemon on that fucking table. But that shit was gone. Well, vitamin A. I also saw my first snail. Pikachu? I don't think I remember seeing a Pikachu. Not really. But maybe I just blocked it out. Maybe I blocked it out. Yeah, I saw a snail. Oh, it was awesome. I don't think I've ever seen like an actual snail before. Amazingly. So I saw a baby's first snail and it was so cute. We were like walking back from the convention and like I stopped because I saw a shell in the ground and I like U-turned so fucking hard because I was like, wait, that could be a snail. And sure enough, guys, I saw a little snail and I loved it so much. I was like, oh my god. I took like 7 pictures of this little fucker. You've never seen a snail before? Not in person. Not like out in the wild. Like I've seen them in like aquariums and shit, right? But like not just like walking down the street. I'll see earthworms. Like I'll see earthworms like fucking crazy. But like never a snail. Not just out and about. Never. So this is my first time just seeing a wild snail. And it was awesome. Again, I took so many pictures of it because I was like, holy shit, a fucking snail. This is the best day ever. I suppose I don't see them very often outside my garden. And you know what? I never saw them very often like when I did do gardening stuff. Usually it's worm. See a ton of worm. Some ladybug. Not snail. No snail. Worm only. Sometime ladybug. Dragonfly. No, not dragonfly. Dragonfly usually like in other areas, not in garden. Firefly. Do see firefly. I see them in the forest, but I guess most people don't go hang around in the forest. I don't see them very often when I take a stroll. Like if I do take a little hike in a forest, I don't see them. Maybe I'm not looking for them. If you can believe. 10 million fireflies. Lots of slugs and snails here on the west coast. You guys are hoarding them. I see. Oh my god. Saturday? By the way, rainy as hell. Really fun. Really fun to walk around and cosplay while it was raining. My wig, a fucking trooper. Because that shit was holding up strong whenever we did go into the rain. Because it was pouring. Which I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know how many people have gone to Anime North before. But the convention is like spread out between buildings. So if you want to go from building to building, like let's say you're in the registration area because maybe you wanted to play something in the gaming area and then you want to go to the artist alley, well, good job. You have to go through the rain. So that was awesome. Thankfully, we had 2 people who drove up to Canada, so he was able to drop us off. Thank you for the hydrate. I will hydrate. God, I love hydrating. You know what I didn't do enough while I was in Canada? Hydrate. How far apart are the buildings? Not very far apart. It's just one of those things where it's like, if you're in cosplay and it's pouring, it's not great. Just because like you have the wigs, you have the props, you have the makeup, you have the costume, and you're like, God, I don't want any of this to fucking like fall apart right now. That's part of our culture. Oh, I should have just drank the rain. You're right. I didn't. I'm sorry. Here they don't have water. Just maple syrup. Just maple syrup. Quebec. So yeah. Dropped us off at the convention. And then because there was no parking, this dude walked back to our hotel, which not a long walk. It's like 20 minutes. So like it's doable. But like he drove to the hotel to park because again, no parking at the convention. It was gone. Everything like it was taken. Drove to the hotel, parked there, walked all the way back. He was soaked. He was absolutely soaked. What a trooper though, because he did the same thing when it was time to leave. He walked all the way back to the hotel, got the car, and drove back to get us. God, what a trooper. Give that man a medal. I did not try the A&W there. I failed. I failed my mission of getting A&W. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was gonna try to get it while I was like at the airport, but like I couldn't find it. I think it's in a different terminal than where they put me when I was going home. When I was going home, they basically just put me in the fucking dungeon. The flights back to America, they're like, oh, you're in the dungeon, baby. You're in the area that's like under construction and like sometime the light didn't work. You missed the half decent mediocre food. Let me tell you what I did have in terms of mediocre food. Harvey's. I had Harvey's. You want to talk about mediocre food? That shit? Kinda ass. I don't know if it was just we went to a really bad Harvey's, but that sucked. I don't know. The shake? The shake was good. I liked the shake. I've only had the fries there 10 years ago. That's fair. Man. So we got it because it was close to the convention center maybe 20 years ago. I could definitely imagine like 20 years ago it potentially being a way different experience. Cause like the burger, ass. I did get poutine there, which probably wasn't the place to get poutine, but I was like, listen, I don't know when I'm gonna get another chance. I'm just gonna get it here. Ass. Actually, I say it was ass. It was okay. It was fine. It was like okay. The fries, I feel like, could have been a little bit more cooked. They had like an undercooked quality to them. And I don't know if that's like just to help them like stay firm from all the like gravy and topping and whatever. But like, oh dog. That was not it. That was not it, dog. It was fine. Would not get it from there again. Would try a different place. Not their burger. Also would not... Maybe their shake. Maybe would get their shake. Was the Harvey's connected to a Home Depot? No. It was like a standalone. It was like an entirely like standalone by itself kind of situation. Are they better when they're connected to a Home Depot? Is this the missing link? Should we have found one that's connected to a Home Depot? Oh, that's a big part of the... Oh! I see. So the missing link here was that I actually need to find a Harvey's that was connected to a Home Depot because that shit's gonna hit. I understand. I gotta find one that's connected to a hardware store. Okay, okay. Go to the Home Depot with your parents and then you get fries when you leave. Okay, so next time I go to Canada, because who knows, I might go back next year. Also, you have to be 8 years old. Okay, so the smell of lumber enhances the flavor. Okay, so plan for possibly next year, right? We find a Home Depot that has a Harvey's connected to it. I pretend I'm 8 years old. And my friends are going to be my parents. And I'm gonna be like, can we go Harvey's? I want fries. And then they take me to Harvey's and we get fries. You get a time machine. That's expensive. I'm just gonna pretend. You get a time machine from Home Depot. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't realize Canadians just sell those at Home Depot. My bad. You go to the time machine section. God, Canada truly does have everything. They have a Home Depot. They have a fucking time machine. Okay, general price for the time machine. What are they? I need to know for the budget. Cause if it's too much, I can't swing that. I'm just gonna have to go back to my plan of pretending. But if it's like an affordable amount, you know, we can maybe make this work. I need to know for the budget for next year when I try to go to Anime North again. Canadians are responsible enough to be trusted with time travel. I can believe this. You know what? I can believe this. Like $4 because you can get it before you buy and go back to the 1800s. Oh, shit. Oh, so true. Euro trip next year? Ah! Maybe. Okay, so like my thing is, aside from seeing Aloe, I have like no interest in like going to Europe. Not really. Not a ton. The only reason that I've like, I wanted to go to Canada is like, listen, dude, let me level with you here. I fucking love conventions, man. Also, it's cheap to go to Canada. It's way cheaper to go to Canada than it is to go to like Europe. Sigh. You tell me there's a convention in Europe that I really want to go to, and I might consider it. Seeing Aloe, that's also very nice. That part's fun. That I could have fun with. But expensive. Gotta go give his gay boyfriend the seal of approval. Listen, I trust Aloe's judgment here. But that's why it works, because you can only come back to Home Depot in your own time. Food is amazing in Vancouver. That's some shifty eyes. Interesting. Maybe at some point there'll be something in Vancouver. Maybe there's going to be a convention in Vancouver that I could look at. I can't look at conventions now because I'm grounded. But at some point. At some point, who knows? Ooh. Food is... Lambo, I'm taking notes. Van Kuchikon. Ooh, you're so right. I forgot about Van Kuchikon. Lambo, I'm taking notes because I do love some good food. Oh my god, I did have shawarma though. I had some shawarma fries that were so fucking good. It was like the last day I was there. Oh, that shit was banging, dude. Yeah! On fries! It was good! Dude, literally, so fucking good. Like, phenomenal. I was so mad that, like, I couldn't eat it all in one go. Did you go to Shelby's? No, I just kind of, like, ordered from a place nearby that had, like, really good ratings. I didn't even know if it was, like, a chain or anything. But, like, it was so fucking good. Ah! It was great. It was so good. I'd have to look at like all the places that I ordered from later. Very hard to go wrong. Oh, dude, it was so fucking good. It was like my last meal, and I ate what I could. I went to bed, and I woke up, and I like ate the rest of it as like a breakfast. Fennel, you gotta. Fucking rocks, man. Fucking absolutely rocks. That shit was great. Oh, it was good as a nighttime before I went to bed. It was good for dinner. It was good for breakfast. Phenomenal. Fantastic. Highlight. Between that and the curry, mwah, mwah, impeccable, fantastic, mwah, delicious. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, baby. 10 out of 10. Anytime of day food. Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it. I would eat this every fucking day, every time, if we had a place near me. Ooh, but that was on my list. I was like, I'm gonna get some nice fucking shawarma. I'm gonna get some, and it's gonna be fucking good. And you know what? 10 out of 10. It was so good. It was delightful. It was delicious. It was mwah. You know, I did say that I wanted to go to a furry convention at some point. So you know what? That might be the one. That might be it. When is it? March. Okay. Can I swing that next year? I cannot go next year. Oh no, I'm so sorry. The struggle. No, you're what I have to do is, what I was planning on doing is, like, after I'm done with Offkai, I was going to I gotta plan out my, like, next year's schedule for, like, where I'm going, what I'm doing, what conventions might I want to go to, blah blah blah. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing next year. We'll see what I can, like, save up for, what I can manage, what I can do. Because I love conventions. They're exhausting by the end of it. But, like, during the convention, I'm thriving. I am, like, so happy the entire time. I am, like, on cloud 9, baby. There's so much going on at all times. It's like a slightly overwhelming experience. There's noise everywhere. There's people everywhere. Sometimes there's music playing. But you know what? It's chaotic in, like, the best way. I love it. Again, I thrive in this kind of environment. I feel like I was just thrown into a pit of people. But, like, they're people who are there for the same reason that I'm at. And I'm like, oh, dude, this is great. This is good. This is epic. Because the amount of times that, like, I would stop, or, like, someone would stop me and we would just, like, gush for, like, 5 minutes because, like, oh, I don't know, maybe I just saw their eat a bag and I was like, oh my god, I love that character that you're, like, showing off. And we would just talk. That shit's great. Awesome. I love it. I know with Ascend, dialing it back to Ascend. I know with that, Table had said he got a little overstimulated from it because there were certain areas where they were taking pictures because they have, like, the photo areas where, like, everyone, like, groups up. They're like, oh, everyone for, like, this piece of media group up here, so that we can all take, like, group photos and you can all talk to each other and blah blah blah. It was very close to, like, the entertainment area. And so you'd have the people there who were talking, and then you'd have, like, a bunch of music going on in the background. And he was getting so overwhelmed by that. Like, he was getting a little overstimulated. Meanwhile, I'm there in, like, the entertainment area, like, cheering on a bunch of indie idols at Ascend, like, yeah, 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 fuck it up, fuck it up. It was great. That was probably one of my favorite parts about Ascend, is just, like, I got so idol pilled, idol maxed, idol everything. I loved seeing a bunch of, like, indie idols. I loved, like, the Idolmaster performance. I don't even, like, fully know Idolmaster. I was just there because it's like, you know what I do love? Fucking idols. Line me the hell up. I watched, like, 5 episodes. I'm set, baby. Long ass line. I don't know if I mentioned the long ass line in a previous stream, but like I lined up for the Idolmaster thing. God damn. You could tell me there were 700 people in that line, I'd probably believe you. You could tell me those people have been lining up for 4 hours, I believe you. I lined up in the last hour. I was like, I'm not doing all that. I'm gonna take my chances. We'll see if I can actually like go in there. Yeah. It was huge. It was long. It was one of those lines where you're like, I'm not sure where the end of this actually is, so I'm just gonna kind of like ask people to direct me. Is this the end of the line? Is this the end of the line? Okay, this is the end of the line. Awesome. It was crazy. But you know what? It fit everyone. I think everyone got in. Long line. Long. That shit long, ain't it? Huh? So yeah. Everyone got in, I think. And I had a great time. Did I know all the songs? No. Did I know some of them? Yes. Did I enjoy it? Yes. Do you know the Long Man commercials? I don't know if I do. I do not know if I do. I might. Off the top of my head, couldn't tell you. Cons are like the cool parts of the internet. They kind of are. You're there for the vibes. I'm there for the vibes and because I like idols. So I am there to just like vibe out and like cheer on idols and like wave a bunch of... I'm there with my like light sticks going absolutely ham, being like, yeah. I'm there to do the cheers when they ask me to do the cheers. I'm just here to support them because that's what I do, baby. Good commercials? I'm trusting you. Sounds like good commercials. And then I went to a party on Saturday. I went to a party that Wolfborg threw. It was really cool. It was really fun. I didn't know that was like a party for like, what am I thinking? I didn't know that was like a get together for people who were all in like the same server for a VTuber. So that was really fun because I got there and then I found out that like, oh, you're all in like a VTuber server. Oh, awesome. I'm just like the freak you guys dragged off the street. Awesome. Cool. This is great. Tell me about the VTuber. Lore dump a little for me. I hope this doesn't sound sarcastic at all because it was genuinely really cool. I don't know if I talked to anyone about this, but I thought it was actually really, really, really neat to see people like kind of gather around and like have basically their own little like meet for I don't want to say she was like a small VTuber, but not like one of the huge massive ones, you know? It was really cool to just see like a bunch of people gather around and like celebrate a VTuber and like see a cute little community aspect of it. That was like super, super cool. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. It's so heartwarming. It really is. That's kind of how I felt. Because it's like, wow, you guys all like met up and like had basically like your own convention for this VTuber. And now you're doing it again another year where you're meeting up and having like a little party, a little get together. Like, that's awesome. I love seeing you guys celebrate her. I'm not a part of the server either, but I feel welcomed, so that's even cooler. Neat. So it was really cool. It was really fun. We also played in an escape room game, because you can just do like board game escape rooms. Oh, it was so fun. We took 15 minutes longer than the game said, because the game gives you like an hour to solve the escape room. And we took like 75 minutes. But you know what? We escaped and we saved everyone, so it's fine. Going to disappear to sleep. Have a good streamcast. Thank you, Lambo. You have a good EP too. You have a good eeps. It does sound like gather for esoteric religion if you don't know about VTubers. Low-key, yes, but also like in like the coolest way. It was neat. I really liked it. It was a fun party. I really enjoyed myself. I always get kind of nervous going to gatherings because I'm like, oh no. Oh no. I don't like, Oh, talking to people hard. Talking to people I don't know so hard. Oh, touches my fingies together. Oh, I'm scared. I'm nervous. Ooh. I know approximately one person at this gathering. But you know what? I think I did pretty good. Puffs out my chest so proudly. I think I did great. I think I was only slightly awkward. I'm proud. I'm awesome. I did so good. So it was fun. It was fun. It was a nice little like gathering. I would 10 out of 10 do that again. 10 out of 10. What else happened at ASIN? I feel like Friday was like the big day because that was like the Idol concert. That was like Saturday was the party. Friday was the Idol concert. Sunday I think I just died. The entire ASIN experience I feel like was kind of a blur because I also like went in with an on and off again migraine. So like I kept waking up so late because I would like wake up and then go like, oh, I don't feel very good. And then I'd like go back to bed for a little while, like make everything super dark, like don't talk to me, everyone leave me alone, I'm dying. And I'd wake up at like 1, go to the convention for a few hours and be like, I'm dying again, and then try to like squeeze in another like power nap and be like, I live. You know what I should have done more at like both conventions, and I always like keep forgetting to do this. Like I set up reminders and stuff, but then I just like don't check my phone. I keep meaning to go to panels. I really keep meaning to go to panels. And like never do. I'll go through the guidebook because like everywhere basically just has like a guidebook now online where you could be like, ooh, what do I want to possibly go? Oh, add this to the schedule, add this to the schedule. And I'll do that. I'll add a bunch of things to the schedule. And then like, I don't go. I immediately forget. Because oftentimes I put my phone away because I'm afraid of losing it at the convention. And then I'll check it and then I'll see that it tried to remind me an hour ago about a convention, not a convention, about like a panel that already started. And I'm like, oh, I guess I'm not going to that one. I didn't go to the last couple of times and it didn't feel like I went to a con. See, really need to start going to more panels because I feel like there's the potential for them to be really fun. I've really only gone to maybe like a few panels my entire convention experience, because usually what I do at a convention, right, what I love to do, my favorite thing in the world, is spend billions of dollars at the artist alley constantly. That is like my favorite place. I have gone to a voice actor panel. It was really cool. That was one of my maybe like 3. I think in all my time that I've gone to like conventions and seen like panels, I think one was a voice actor panel. One was a panel about like abridged series. I feel like there was a third, but I don't remember what it was for. I strongly don't remember. But I feel like there was definitely a third in there. And I think that's about it. And this time I had saved a few. But unfortunately, I did not pay attention when the reminder went off. So I have to get better at that. I have to get way better at that. But you know what? It's okay because I had a ton of fun in the artist alley. So it's fine. Live recordings are cool too if there is one. I should maybe see if they had any live recordings. I should check. You know what? I didn't even think about that. I should see if anyone recorded some of the ones at ASIN and Anime North. And then I could see if there were some that I was trying to go to. And then I could be like, wow, this is awesome. This is the panel that I could have been at. That I I didn't go to. But I could have. Maybe if they have. So one of the things is like next year, one of the conventions I was going to go to is Anime Boston, which I've heard from Wolfborg that there's like a ton of really good panels at those. So mayhaps that'll be my redemption arc. If I go to Anime Boston, if I go to Anime Boston, maybe I'll like panel max. Maybe I'll go absolutely fucking buck wild and like go to a bunch of panels, and then like maybe I'll have like one day that's like panels, and then one day I just go absolutely fuck wild in like the artist alley. Hey, it's freaking Boston. Boston. But that's one that I want to. I don't know how to type in a Boston accent. That's okay. The way you type Boston kind of looked like how I accidentally like slurred it with when I bit my tongue. So that's okay. I know what you were probably doing is the Boston accent. However, it looked like Boston. So I don't know. Maybe that convention I'll panel max. All I know is car is car. Car. Which will be fun. I've never been on the East Coast before. I've been on the West Coast once. It was fine. It was okay. It was whatever. And I'll be on the West Coast again when I'm there for Off-Kai, which I'm excited about. I guess I'll also be there when I'm in Washington for a wedding, but I'm not going to be there very long. I'll be there a little bit longer for Off-Kai, which I'm hoping I don't spend as much money at. My boy is wicked smart. I'm walking here. My boy is wicked smart. He's a good kid. But yeah, I'm hoping Washington State or Washington DC Washington Capital. Washington State. I'm gonna be in Washington State. I'll be there for a very brief time to go to a wedding, fly back, and then in like, this is another one of those like really, really fucked up schedules. So like in July in July I'll have like a weekend where I go to the wedding in Washington State, fly back, have a full week back, and then fly out again the next weekend. Not the next weekend, but the next weekend. So like the 23rd, fly out to like Weddings Day. Yeah, it'll be... Well, I'll fly out on Thursday Day. I could almost fly out on Weddings Day. I did think about it. But I think it's gonna probably be better if I fly out on Thursday Day instead of Weddings Day. And then I fly back Sunday. And then I get a week. And then I go back to California. Then I go to Off-Kai. And then I'm done. I'm done. That's it. That's all my traveling for the year. I think. Probably. Unless I squeeze in something. But I think that's it. But I'm excited for Off-Kai. I think that'll be really fun. I'm hoping that because it's more of a VTuber centered event, maybe I'm not going to buy as much. Maybe I'm not going to go absolutely crazy. Because I feel like unless it's a VTuber I like care about, I won't go like balls to the wall. They're unforgettable. Daisy Dukes bikinis on top. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to spend too much. I might Oshi max a little bit. So if I see some of my Oshis, I might go, okay, all right, you got me. I gotta go a little crazy, but I think I'll be mostly safe. I think I got this. You know what? I think I got this. I'm mostly excited to like cosplay for it because I have a lot of really good outfits that are like lined up for it, and I'm so excited. Eee! Eee! For your Oshis. Ooh! Okay, so My biggest ones is, unfortunately, as far as like corpos go, unfortunately, I really like the Hollow Stars, which, if anyone has been following that, has not been going very well for the JP branch of Hollow Stars. They've been absolutely fucked. I like the EN branch. I haven't really looked at the JP branch of Hollow Stars. But I've liked a few of the EN boys. I would say my biggest Oshi is probably Gavis Battle, because he's just a little freak. I love my little freak of a guy. I also like Crimson Ruse. Those are probably like my top Oshis from there. I like a lot of the boys in that, TBH. Cass loves some Clussy. I fucking do. Dude, anytime that I found like this is some of the VTuber merch that I got while I was there. I did get every single Gavis Battle merch that I can find with my greedy little hands. There was one that was selling buns. I bought them all. They didn't have a lot left. They only had 3. I bought them all. They're mine. Nobody else can have them. Last Gavis Battle pins, they're mine. I'm taking it. This fucking enamel ring, it's mine. This print, it's mine. Do you have Gavis Battle? It's mine. I had a really nice talk with someone though who was selling a Gavis Battle print because they were talking about how back when the sexy jester polls were going on, they were on the front lines fighting for him, and I was like, dude, same. Not that I was like vouching for him hard on like Twitter or anything, but I did log into the Tumblr accounts that I had not been using like at all, and I fucking voted for his ass like several times because I had a couple Twitter accounts. So I'm going for it. And then we had a really nice talk where they were like, yeah, I also did like a sketch of him on a stripper pole, and I was like, say again. And then we spent a really long time where they were trying to like pull it up to show me because the connection was ass that day. But we were both like, no, we're not going anywhere until we see this because this is important. This is for research. This is very important. So we had a really good conversation. It was great. Or clock. That explains the ticking. I almost bought a clock while I was at the convention, by the way. There was a really cute flower clock and I almost bought it. And the only reason that I was able to talk myself out of it is because there's a note that says there's no ticking sound. Which I think for a lot of people was a good selling point, but it was enough to be like, okay, I can't get this clock because even though it's really, really, really cute, it doesn't tick. So I don't actually have to spend money on this because I'm not going to be able to hear it. So I was able to like talk myself down. I was like, no, it's okay. Did it have those smooth second hands? Ooh, it might have. I actually don't know. It was really cute. It was like a really, really pretty flower. I know Rin Penrose's brother is obsessed with Gavis. Listen, you're a freak. One of my friends, Tutu, was also saying, wow, you're a psychopath. You want a whole room filled with clocks that are all ticking out of sync? Like, that's actually like insane behavior. And I was like, yeah, well, maybe for some people, but for me, it's a comfort room. I also like crazy freaking psychopath. I like Gigi. Going back to Oshi's real quick. I want to see if I can find this clock, by the way. Gigi's really fun. I love Gigi. I have liked a lot of iterations of Gigi. I like Narissa. Narissa has a beautiful singing voice. Oh my god. As far as like singing like VTubers go, like I think Narissa is like one of my favorite as far as like people who do covers, people who do music. Like Narissa, beautiful voice. I love Gigi. She's so fucking funny. I love a good Gigi clip. If oh god, when a Gigi clip like comes onto my timeline, I stop and I'm like, I gotta watch this. What the fuck is she doing? What is that little rascal up to? So I love me some Gigi. I never really got into Niji Sanji. I think Mint is super cute as far as like kind of indie streamers go. Mint's adorable. I think her past life clips are even more insane. Dude, oh, dude. God. Unrelated entirely. Ham's clips. Beautiful. Fantastic. That little blue hamster's a freak and I love her for it. Never got super into the horse. Never really got into Biscotti. Because I didn't get a ton of her clips, but like Ham, peak. Fantastic. Will I find it if I just look up flower clock? I don't think so. No, I don't think I'm gonna find it. No. Unless. What if I like help narrow down my search a little? No, this isn't gonna help. No. I know I got like one of her business cards, so I'll have to look at it and see. So I can show you the really pretty flower clock that I managed to talk myself out of because it was gorgeous. It was really good. Wait, was that it? Oh my god, wait, no, pause. Oh my god, wait, I might have found it. Hold on. No. Are you just going through your haul? I don't need this. No, unless you're gonna tell me exactly where this goddamn... Did you even get the flower clock? Girly, I don't even see where you got the... Oh, there it is! Is this it? There's no way this is what it's called. Oh! I can't believe her September streams were real. Her September streams were so good. Okay, so I'm laughing at myself because I found a TikTok of someone going over their Anime North haul, and I didn't realize that what she was holding was mirrored. So I'm typing in this bullshit where I'm like, this isn't a fucking word. No, it's not, because it's fucking mirrored. But at the same time, I don't know if what I'm typing in is real either. This fucking sucks, man. I'm just gonna have to use this. Tulip clock? Will that help? Yes. 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 I found it. Okay, so I'm gonna actually send a link to her shop. This is the clock that I was agonizing over until I saw a note that said no ticking sound, and I was like, okay, that's so cute. It's adorable. It's so cute. And she was like, oh yeah, we're running out of stock. And I'm like, oh, that sucks. Oh no. Do I get it? Do I? You can get like, there were several colors. This clock looks like it came straight out of Yoshi's Island. It's so cute. I was ready to drop money on it. Yoshi's Island. It's so I kind of want it. It's so cute. It's fucking adorable. Even now, I'm still like, I could drop money for this and get it because it's so cute. It does have other colors. So if you don't want purple, there are other options. There was like yellow, blue, pink were the ones that I remember. Ah! Note taking is a big pro for me. Yes. 72 Canadian is not that much for a good clock. All things considered, with how cute it is, I was like, this feels worth it to me. You know? I was like, this seems great. This seems worth it. And I was like, I talked myself out of it, but I'm gonna be real. I do still kind of think about it. But I have the shop now, so if I ever am like, you know what? It's fine if it doesn't tick. It's fine. I can go back. I can go back and get it. I can grab it. Because I have the shop link now. But it is so cute. And I super considered it. I was thinking very hard about getting it. I can get in. You can live vicariously through me. Please do. Please do. At the very least, I can be like, shop owner, I did not buy your clock, but I did show your clock to people and they bought it and it was great. Please make a ticking version. Please make a ticking version. I did just buy a $300 grinder though, so I would have to wait. Oh yes, yes. Don't worry. Don't worry. It'll be there. I showed you my clock. Please respond. Me when I buy a new clock. I low-key do want to be like, hey, shop owner, could you... How hard would it be to make a ticking version? How hard? How hard would it be? Could you make one ticking version for a little old sheep like me? I'm gonna tick. Did I get bit? Oh no. What? Did I get a mosquito? I don't think that's a mosquito bite. Please ignore the question mark. That was a typo. So yeah, that was one of the shops that like could have robbed me blind and I would have let them. They did also have some really like they had a bunch of cute stuff there. It was just a really cute shop. I was ready to throw down. I was ready to throw money at them. Again, talked myself out of it. Decided against it. Decided I was going to be good because it didn't have a tick sound. But it was cute. It was very fucking cute. It was so goddamn cute. So yes, I wanted to show you. It's always mosquito skeezing in the Midwest. I think you might be right because I feel like maybe I did get bit by a mosquito. Do you guys, can you feel when you're bit by a mosquito? What's the song? The current one is Animal Crossing New Leaf. Let me see. It just says Animal Crossing New Leaf. Oh, there we go. "7 a.m. Animal Crossing New Leaf." The one before that was Kindness Steeping Street, Kirby Star Allies. "7 p.m. Animal Crossing New Leaf." Yes, 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 yes. Oh, 7 a.m. Was it 7 a.m.? Did I say 7 p.m.? Did I say 7 a.m.? Oh, it's 7 p.m. If I said a.m., I'm sorry. It's 7 p.m. It is 7 p.m. If I said a.m., that's my B. It's 7 p.m. Sometimes if the mosquito is Alaskan size, I certainly feel it, but regular mosquito, no. Not really, I just noticed itchy. Okay, cool. I wanted to make sure. Because, like, I have never noticed when a mosquito is biting me until, like, after it's far, far too late. And then, like, afterwards, I'm like, oh, man, that itches. Oh, shit. That's a big-ass bite. And then I scratch the hell out of it. I do the exact thing that you're not supposed to do where I just scratch it. Everything wants to suck on me except for boys. I've only heard the song from Weird Shitpost Game. It's been on my mind for years. Oh, congratulations! You found it! I've had scars from boils, blisters from mosquitoes. Oh, that sucks! I don't think I've ever had scars. I tend to have, like, the itchies for, like, ever. Because I don't leave it alone. I also like to do the thing where you, like, make an X on it in the hopes that it'll help. So, like, I'll use my nail and go X. It doesn't help. I'll do it for, like, I'll do it once and then be like, that didn't help. And then I scratch the shit out of it. And then Mo yells at me and is like, stop scratching it. I'm like, I can't! It itches! They're like, do you want some, like, allergy stuff for it? No! Yes. I bought a tool to, like, hickey them, which kind of helps. What? Huh? 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 How's that work? How do you, like... Do you, like, give the mosquito bite a hickey? Like, what? Huh? Huh? Explain. Teach me. What do you mean? When I went to the homeland, I got, like, 50 mosquito bites in the first 3 days. Ah! Ooh! Ouch! Bad! I always use Afterbite. Ammonia rub. I don't know if it works. I just scratch it anyway. I don't think it works that. If you still scratch anyway because it's itchy, I'm thinking it doesn't work. Wild guess. It's like a reverse shot. You put the little plastic thing against your skin, pull it, and it creates pressure. It's supposed to help suck the itchy juice out. Oh! Interesting. And it, like, kind of helps? A little? I don't know if it fully works. It was like $8 on Amazon, so I figured fuck it. I mean, at that point, yeah, it's like $8. You might as well give it a try and see. Worst comes to worst, you just wasted $8. Like, that's not the worst thing in the world. I don't know if I trust that to work. It's very interesting, though. That's fascinating. I don't know if I would do that. I think I'd rather just... Because you know what? Scratching the itch feels really good. It sucks to be itchy, but, like, the scratching part... Oh, dude, that shit rocks. I do like that part. I imagine it works by giving you a different sensation. There's not really any itchy juice. Oh. So it lies to you. There's no itchy juice that it sucks out. Ah. So you're like distracting. You're distracting yourself with something different. Oh. Isn't that what they do? Shoot saliva in you to numb you? I'm gonna be real. I don't know how mosquito work other than mosquito itch. But the itch is caused by your body reacting. Oh. So not itchy juice. Just your body being like... Itch, 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 itch. Feel itchy, feel itchy, feel itchy. I also won't talk about it too much on stream, but I did watch Project Hail Mary. Before I forget, because we watched a few movies every night. So we always went to bed at like 2, 3 o'clock because my hotel room was across from like 2 of my friends. So we watched Carrie, which was fine. It was good. We watched like an anime movie that's made by the people who made Belle called Scarlet. No. No. Not very good. Carrie was good. Scarlet. It was fine. It wasn't like ass. But it was whatever. Watch Project Hail Mary though. I had a great time watching it. I heard Obsession is good. We did not get to watch Obsession. I believe Go had watched Obsession. I have not yet. I've heard good things about it. Scarlett sounds like a hot lady name. There was a pretty lady in the movie. She was the main character. I did think she was pretty. Maybe not hot, but she was pretty. And it wasn't that great of a movie though. It was fine. It was okay. I didn't think it was amazing. I really liked it. I really liked it. Granted, maybe it's because I went in with very, very low expectations. Because they were glazing it really hard, and I was like, it's not gonna be that good. It's not gonna be good. This is gonna be ass. And you know what? I really liked it. I really, really liked it. But I also might not have liked it for the same reason that some people liked it. Because I was going in with shipping brain by the end of it. I thought it was going to be a film. I thought it was going to be cinema. And it was just a movie. See, I was going in going, this is going to be ass. So I got to go out going, it's cinema. It's cinema. For me, it's cinema. I had a good time. I loved it. I immediately started going on every fucking website and being like, show me the fan art. Bestow upon me. Why'd they make Rocky a dog? Okay, so I think this is where my experience with the film is going to differ from other people's, is because I wasn't viewing Rocky as dogcore as like some other people. I totally get how people were doing that. Absolutely. I could see how they were viewing Rocky as a dog. For the sake of my shipping, I could not view Rocky as a dog. For the sake of shipping, Rocky was a man to me. Because I was busy. In the movie, I was slowly sitting there going, you know, it'd be cute if Grace and Rocky hooked up. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So for that reason alone, my brain was like, no, he's not a dog. He's an alien. He's a cute alien. And I want them to quiche. Grace is the German lady. Grace is the guy on the ship. Ryland Grace is the one guy who's there with Rocky. He's the scientist that they put on the ship. It's just nobody uses his first name. I'm sure Rocky's engineers could work something out. I hope they do, dog. I need to see them kissed. I have no memory. That's so okay. But yeah, for these very specific reasons, I was having the greatest time watching it. I just in general liked the movie, but like it helped because I was going in going, oh man, I see a pairing potential. And then as I'm going in, this helps with a lot of movies, right? So like if I'm going in and I see shipping potential, here's the other thing that I can do is I go, oh my god, I can't wait to make Mo watch this. This is finally something that, not surprised you would find yaoi in it. Listen, I have the eyes. If there's a potential for yaoi or yuri, I will find it. I need it. I need to inject that shit in my veins, because then I get to have the experience where I'm like, Mo, we have to watch this because we could turn it into an AU. We could put our boys in here. We could take it and make it ours. Steal it. I wasn't expecting to be that much of a family movie. It felt like Air Bud in Space with a rock guy. You know what's funny? We were talking about like the Air Bud movies before our flight. I wrong? I guess you're not. I guess you're not. No. You're not. Okay, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. No. You're right. You're right. You're right, and you should say it with your whole chest. You're right. All right. All right, fine. But I think out of the movies we watched, that one was probably my favorite. And I had a really good time watching it. I think I might like pick up the book. Maybe not the book. I might just pick up the audiobook. Cause I can't buy another book. I still have to read the books that I already bought. But I might get it as an audiobook because I go through my audiobooks much faster since I can just like listen to them while I'm doing stuff. It's definitely a good movie. I liked it. I might, like I said, I might get the book just to kind of like listen to it while I'm doing stuff because I had a really good time watching it. I think I'd like to see the extra context of the book. I have heard it's a very good audiobook. I'd suggest that over the book. I see. I know some of my friends were talking about stuff that they had cut, and I was like, you know what? I could definitely see why that was cut because when you're trying to condense things down in a movie setting, I'm like, yeah, you don't need that. You don't need all that. No, you definitely cut that. Oh, no, you could cut that too. You know what? Cut that. Just because it feels, well, it's very good for, like, character, like, extra character stuff and, like, whatnot. You don't need it for the movie. I did get my immersion a few times. So yeah, I might get it as an audiobook. I think I remember, well, no, because I remember you guys talking about it a little bit earlier in the server. I didn't actually, like, look at those messages because I was like, no, I must not be spoiled. There's a, like, 20% chance I might actually watch this movie. That 20% chance was correct. I did watch it. So now I can actually go back and look at those messages. So that's fun. I can find them and be like, wow, this is the conversation you guys were having about it. How fun. It's mostly me being a crybaby about books. Listen. Book hard. Book hard. Book very hard. This is exactly why I have books that I haven't actually, like, picked up yet and started reading, is because I'm, like, slightly intimidated by, like, actually reading a book. Which, as we just established, is not much. Just because it's been so long since I've, like, physically read a book. Everything, well, I read a very short one. That was basically just a bunch of gore. It was like a short horror story, and it was like entirely gory, and it was still a fun read. But I should like pick up a book and actually like read it. I should like go through and go, I'm reading with my eye instead of I'm listening. But listening is just so much easier because then I could like do other stuff while I listen to the book versus like I have to sit and read and then go over the same line again and again because I can't focus. I used to have motivation to read. Not so much. Sometimes it will take years to read a book. I like The Stand over the course. I read The Stand over the course of like 2 years. And yet, Lord of the Ring? A month. Is it like a factor of how much you're interested in the book? Or is it just like some books are easier for you to read than others? Is it a little bit of A, a little bit of B? Or is it just like sometimes this was the motivation I had to read, sometimes not? I swear you to make a JoJo reference. I eventually have to actually watch JoJo too. I have to constantly read in university. Did not do my motivation to actually read any favors. That's fair. I feel like being forced to read does kind of like kill the motivation a little bit. Especially if it's like, this isn't something that I'm particularly interested in. Because I know, like, in high school, there were a bunch of books that we had to read. I wasn't particularly interested in them, so I didn't read them. There were books that I was interested in, those I did read. But it was one of those things where it was like, I don't wanna spark notes, it is. But I want to get into it again. I used to be really, really, really good at reading and like powering through books, and then it all went downhill. Part of it's ease of reading, motivation, distractions are another factor. One of the hardest but most interesting was The Neuromancer, The Sprawl. But it's so hard to get context given Gibson's style that you'll read a page and go, huh? And then go back a few pages to try to figure out what happened. I feel like I've heard... I said necromancer. The Neuromancer is what that is. I feel like I've heard the Neuromancer. Hold on. Google! Have I heard of what the Neuromancer is? Whoa. 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 These covers are crazy. Whoa. Maybe I have it. Wow! No! No. No, I have. No. Yes, I have. Not in that I've read this, but in definitely, like, looking at the summary of it, I have definitely heard of this. Very vaguely. Oh, what the fuck? It's a trilogy. Oh my god, this is what you mean by the sprawl. Oh, there's a trilogy! Oh! Early cyberpunk lots of speculative technology. Apple should be coming out with it. Apple should be coming out with a series. Interesting. Ooh. The covers are fun. I really like the covers. These are neat.
Retro Gamer Kevin raided my stream with 1 viewers. Welcome guests.
Oh my god, hi! Hello, Retro Gamer. Blah, 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 blah. Hello! Hello, Retro Gamer Kevin. I can get names right, I promise! Welcome in, thank you so much for this raid! How are you doing? How are you doing? Let me give you a shout out. We got our Retro Gamer Kevin! We do! Oh. Oh. Ha. 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 How is your stream? How are you doing? What screamer? I don't think I've ever heard a screamer before. But hi, I am Cass, I'm a Demon Sheep. Right now we are just talking about conventions that I was at. Well, right now we're actually just talking about movies. But hi! I usually play horror games, story-based games, or whatnot. And then I usually yap for a really long time. But yes, hi! I hope you had a really good stream. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I hope you're playing old DOS games. Guy with VR goggles before VR was even a thing. Ooh. Mubi. Mubi. Oh, we were also talking about Mubi. Screaming the anime-inspired reboot to the 1995 MS-DOS racing game of the same name. Oh! Today is our first just chatting stream. Okay. Okay, well I wouldn't say it's the first. It's not like the first one ever. Hey now. It's the first in a very, very, very long time. First ever. You know, what am I talking about? Maybe there was one before my time. No, you're right. There was no time before. There was nothing. There was nothing. I spawned only recently. This is the first ever. But did time really exist before then? No, you're correct. Time did not exist before then. So this is the first ever. I won a couple of races on Screamer recently. Good job! A gamer! I'm glad you got some wins in. I'm looking at, is it, I'm browsing. Is it the really new one? Because I see one that's from 2026. So like really, really, really recent. Looks so shiny, looks so new. Every stream is just chatting. Yeah, see? Every stream is just chatting because it takes me about 30 to an hour before I actually like start playing a game. So really, every stream is a just chatting stream. It's the new one. It looks cool. I like this dog in sunglasses. I never got super into racing games. But I like the style of it. I like the style of some of these cutscenes. Speen. I remember the old Tonka Racing that came out with Windows. I love that game. See, the only racing game that I ever played, and I never even did the racing of it, is I played Midnight Club. One of the Midnight Club something or another. I played that, and it was fun, but I never raced. I kind of just drove around breaking windows. And like doing not even flips and shit, because I don't even think I could do flips. I just kind of like drove around and was like, awesome. Go up a ramp. Choo! Fly! Wow! The actual race part, didn't do it. Do a flip. I tried. My car exploded. I remember my car distinctly not liking doing flips because I think I had to like respawn whenever I tried to do a flip and it would not flip. It would like fall off and like land on its back and be like, yeah, well, you fucked up. You're stupid. You idiot. First time that I've been here that we use the just chatting screen while just chatting. This is true. Yeah, see, that's a better way to phrase this. This is the first time that we used my really nice just chatting screen. Racing games are great when they let you do stuff like that, just breaking the physics, full speed, head-on collisions. Yeah! See, that was the part that I liked about driving games. Is just not the racing. I just like driving around. Have you heard of Racing Lagoon? It's a PS1 Square Enix racing RPG. Oh, no, I haven't. Racing Lagoon. Oh, this is so PS1. A genuine narrative-driven car PG. Oh, that's so fun. Car PG. Oh my god. Oh my god, this man's... Oh my god! He's built like a goddamn Dorito! He has the entire big shoulders and everything. This man is so American. This is so funny. Can I show you the most American man I've ever seen? He's beautiful. Let me show you my favorite American man. I have no idea who this is. He just has a fucking show me senior American. He looks so senior American. Like, look at him. He has the USA shirt and everything. Big ass shoulders, USA, blonde as hell. Now this is America. Tiny head, big body. Dude. He looks like he got lost on his way to the Tekken match. He got lost and decided to take up driving instead. He's like, no, I must drive instead. This is more important. There's a fan translation. Ooh! How fun! 90s street racing culture in Japan is so interesting to me. The aesthetic vibes just hit. It's a really cool vibe. It's a really cool aesthetic. I know what you mean. I'm not like hella into it or anything, but I know what you mean. It just seems very cool. I might actually play it. The Racing Lagoon game, because you know what? Someone should. Car PG. Play the Car PG. I'm probably not gonna play Car PG, so someone else should play Car PG so I can live vicariously through you. You know what? Nada, Fennel, you should both play it so then I can live vicariously through two different people to be like, wow, driving. You know what? You know what? Instead of Persona 5, what if you played this instead? Persona 5, who is she? Car PG, that's where it's at right now. Don't tempt me. I will. I will. I will put every game before Persona 5 at every obstacle. I will keep slowly but surely moving Persona 5 down the list and putting different games on there. I've already started playing Star Fox Adventures instead of Persona 5. I know, which is why I'm putting more in front of it. I'm sabotaging Persona 5 even more. Nada, this goes for you too. Shakes my finger at you. Pick up this game, play it now, and then tell me if it's good. Tell me how much there is like racing to like RPG experience. Maybe during one of my later Persona 5 breaks. That's fair, that's fair. Look at you being a good gamer. Look at you being like, no, no, no. I picked up P5. I should play a little bit more of it. I tried. I tried. I made an honest effort. I tried. I tried to sell it. I tried to go, yep, this is it. I gotta know how they get the RPG into the racing. You get experience for drifting? I hope so. I want like a detailed report. I need to know. I don't know if I'm very interested in playing it, but I need to know. And maybe if I start reading and I'm like, okay, this shit seems cracked, I'm gonna pick it up. How's this? I finished Star Fox Adventures, play more Persona 5, and then Racing Lagoon. I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it. Shake my nub. Give my nub a good little shake. I can't move them. I can't move my arms. You're just gonna have to reach for it and give my little nubby a shake. Shakes your nub with my hoof. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god, I have hoofs too. I also have hoof. We could have shook hooves. Although my hooves are down there. Waiting for the sheep nubbin shake update. Well, I can't really like wiggle them. Okay, I'm not shaking your feet. Why not? I guess they're clean. I clean my hooves. So like I can't like, you know, I can't like wiggle them because I don't have that all like set up. But you know what I can do? I can dance them. I can do a little dance. I can fuck it up, you know? Like I can fuck it up. I can fuck it up a little bit. I can do a little bit of a dance. Ah-cha-cha. Ah-cha-cha. Yeah, look at me go. It has been like so long since I've used. How do I stop? How do I stop? Stop. Stop. How do I stop? Okay, I stopped. I got stuck in the dancing. It's been so long since I've like actually used like my hotkeys on here that I was like, oh yeah, I have a dancing toggle. I can just fuck it up. I can also like, what's it? I could go, oh, oh, oh. I I'm so surprised. I could be mad. I could be mad at hell. I'd be like, oh, that was some shit. That was some shit that you just said. You take that out of here. You dare come to me with this opinion? Garbage. But they. Racing Lagoon is 31 hours. Doable. That's super doable. You could do that. You could absolutely do that. You could get through it. Digital Devil Saga pushed aside again. You know what else you could do is you could speedrun Crow Country before I play it on Thursday. Just kidding, don't do that. Don't do that. You play Persona, you finish Star Fox, and then you play Persona 5 and you enjoy it. Crow Country, yeah. You should speedrun it. Don't. But also yes, but also don't. I forgot! Oh! Wow. I did decide after Crow Country what game I'm gonna be playing next year. I have taken Samuel's suggestion and I have decided that I think we are gonna play Stray. Because I believe it went on sale. So I can get it. It felt like fate, you know? It felt like fate. I was like, huh. I was like, wow. It was like a couple days after that conversation where I was like, I don't know what game I'm gonna play. And then I was like, wow, what if I double cat? What if I like picked up Stray and played it here, and then like on the Ham channel I played Little Kitty Big City. And Little Kitty Big City has not gone on sale. However, Stray did. So I was like, oh, epic. Maybe I will actually start playing Stray. So that might, I think that is actually going to be the next game, is we're going to play Stray over here. And it'll be really fun. So like, we'll start playing Stray, and then we'll get into like, we'll get back into Kingdom Hearts. I look forward to watching you play Stray. I'm excited to play it. I'm kind of scared, but I'm excited. I'm really scared that I'm gonna cry. I'm really, really nervous about what happens. But, because I don't know anything about this game. But the kitty can get hurt. That's what I'm scared of. I'm so scared. But, I believe in my gamer skills. I don't. But I believe. We're gonna go through and this kitty's gonna be fine and everything's gonna be happy and we're gonna be okay. We're not gonna cry. We're not gonna cry. We're not gonna cry. Everything's gonna be okay. But I'm excited to give it a try. I'm excited to try it. I'm excited to play it. It should be fun. And then whenever I get sad about Stray, I'll play a happy cat game on the Ham channel to be like, you know what? Everything's sad and bad here, but like at least here I could be a cute cat walking around the big city and being like, meow, meow. If the kitty gets hurt, I'm stepping away from stream. I'll tell you that just now. God, Fennel, I don't even blame you. I feel like I would step away too. I'm gonna be in shambles. Now. I'm excited to play it though. I don't think there's anything that bad though. I don't think so. I feel like I would hear more about it if there was. Not that I didn't hear a lot about Stray like when it came out. Like I know a lot of people were talking about how good it was. But that was the most experience I had with it, is people saying that it was good. And then I refused to look at anything else because I didn't want any spoilers. Jackson Galaxy played it? Oh, well, if he played it, then I'm sure nothing happened, like nothing terrible happens to the cat if he played it. No way! Because I feel like he would definitely have looked ahead to be like, yeah, is the cat okay? But But yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna have some like kitty double features. So what I think is gonna happen, he didn't know what was in the game. Oh god. Oh god, I hope everything was okay in the game. Oh no. So what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna play straight here, keep playing Kingdom Hearts, and then on the Ham channel, we'll start playing Little Kitty Big City, finish Pokemon, which we might be able to do this week. Big shrug. We'll see. Because I think I'm on the last gym battle in the Elite Four, so I might be able to finish that tomorrow. And, we're gonna start playing Phoenix Wright. I did not forget to tell Hershey about Phoenix. So we're gonna be lawyers. I went to law school. So yeah, it's gonna be kitty time. We're gonna be big kitty gaming. And big Phoenix gaming. I'm really excited to start playing Phoenix. I'm gonna let my Phoenix out. And it'll be fun. I'm excited to be a lawyer. I'm excited to like solve cases. I'm excited to do a little bit of goofing around and like voice acting with my friends. It'll be fun. I'm excited. I'm excited. Are we doing the first trilogy or just the first game? Probably just the first game for now. First game for now, and then we might take a tiny break. But eventually we will be getting through the whole trilogy. At some point we will. Also, which version? Whatever version's on Steam. That's the version we're doing. Unless there's a different version that I should be playing, it's whatever version's on Steam. Because that is the version that I have. Because I'm not sure if this is like a 999 situation where there's like this is the best way to play it. Because like with 999, the best way to play it is like the DS version. And I don't know if that's a similar thing with like Phoenix or if like any version is like okay. But like I do know some people prefer the pixel art in the original Game Boy Advance version. Oh, I see. That makes sense. I can definitely see, like, art style wise, but otherwise the modern one is good, I think. Yeah, I don't think there's anything, I don't think I remember seeing anything particularly wrong with the modern version. I can definitely see where people are coming from by liking, like, more of the pixel art style. I get that entirely. As someone who, like, foams at the mouth lovingly over, like, pixel art, I get it. Because I love me some pixel art. That was a big reason why I played the version of Link's Awakening that I did, is because I really liked how the pixel art looked in the colored version. I was like, this is beautiful, this is gorgeous, I'm playing this version. I like this. You took off your sweater? What, in the OnlyFans? No, it's OnlyFans Watcher. This is my OnlyFans, where I show a little arm as a treat. Oh, did they? Oh, I did. Not only did I show off my arms, I wiggled them and I showed a little hoof for free. Watcher, have you seen my hoof? Do you want to? Oh, Watcher, look that. Oh, Watcher, did you see? Watcher, did you see? Did you see the little peak of hoof? Ooh, did you see? Ooh. Oh, little hoof. Ooh. Oh. You get that for free, Watcher. I have the old folk. I saw it before. Okay, well, pretend for went outside. Wow, good for you, Watcher. I see you went outside. They jumping. It's true, I'm jumping. I'm doing little jumps. I'm hua. Mad hops. Watcher, you can at least pretend, okay? You can at least pretend my hooves do something, okay? You could be like, wow, those are some good hooves, Cass. Wow. No. Just, oh, this old game, this old shit. Oh, I've seen those hooves. Those are old hooves to me. But yes, I did. My arms are nude. I took off my arms. No, I did not take off my arms. I took off my sweater. You can see a little bit of my arms. You can see my nubbins. This is why I was talking about you can shake my nubs. Is because I have little nubs. I have like little Powerpuff Girl nubs out. But hi, Watcher. Hi, hi. Hi, Hershey. How are you doing? I was talking about you. I was talking about you, Herschel. Fingy's gone. Fingy's very gone. I am not a single Fingy. They're smooth. You sick piggy platforms. What'd I do? Everything. Everything, you fucking heathen. You disgust me. No, I was talking about how we're playing Phoenix Wright next week. So I was talking very briefly about you. About our Phoenix plans. Fuck, it's true. I admit it. Officer, get him! Get him! Get him! He confessed! He confessed! No! Officer! Officer! Look, he said right there. He said it's true. He said it's true. Officer, get him! He fell in the trap. He fell in the trap. Get him! Sick him, boy! Sick him! Supreme Herschel explosion device. Explosive device. But yeah. I did nothing. I don't believe you. You admitted it. You said it's true. Too late if the glove doesn't acquit. Fuck. If the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit. That's bullshit. Arrest this man. I'll sick him, but I wasn't paying attention to what we're getting him for. Fennel, it doesn't matter. Get him! You gotta get him! He did it! He did it, officer. The glove don't acquit. The glove acquit. The glove acquit. And boy, do it fit. You, sir, jail gets you a glove that fits. The glove equipped. Forges evidence. Listen, guys. Forge a little evidence as a treat. Don't let the court decide what happens to you. Take matters into your own hand. Forge a little evidence. Make sure that case goes in your favor. This is why we're going to do really good at Phoenix Wright, because we are going to be going in corrupt, and we're going to make sure we win every case by forging evidence and lying and slandering and bullying the other people. Wait, am I a defense attorney? I'm a defense. Am I a prosecutor or a defense attorney in Phoenix Wright? Question. This is going to change a lot of what I do. I need to know, like, defense. Oh, fuck, I'm a defense attorney. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, no. I'm the bottom. Hey, actually, that's pretty nice. You know what? This is okay. I could be on the bottom. That's where I prefer to be anyway. I'll take it. I could be the defense. Puts down Soul Slurpee as the crime because it wasn't paying attention. That is a crime. Murder him! You know, unless they decide to slide him out for being based. Jesus. Law is not a top versus bottom affair. Well, yeah, you know. I wouldn't say Phoenix is the bottom, but take that with a grain of salt. I guess it depends on how you feel about the Phoenix Edgeworth ship. So I guess it depends on who you feel like is more of a top or bottom in this situation. Realistically, I do feel like Phoenix is kind of the top. Edgeworth is giving mad bottom energy, dude. Edgeworth is giving like mad power bottom, which honestly, good for him. He feels like he would be a little bit of a sassy bottom. I'm saying this with my only evidence being fan art and porn that I've seen. I have no opinion here. My opinion is shaped purely by fan art. I will have a better opinion after I've beat the game. And then I will be able to know for sure. Because then I am fully prepped. There's a reason the fan art be like that. See, I can imagine. Based on the very little information I know, that's just the vibes, you know? I'm getting vibes. But I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see Edgeworth and Phoenix interact and like Fujo out a little and be like, oh my god. Oh my god. Look at them go. Oh my god. It'll be fun. I'm so excited. I am so excited to finally start this after the many attempts to get me to play it. I'm finally buckling down, baby. Their names are literally Phoenix Wright and Miles Edgeworth. See? You get it. We're getting Miles out of that name right there. Just from that alone. Phoenix is doing the Phoenix work, and Miles is edging. This is important. He's a power bottom. He edges. He's the one who edges. And it's worth it. And whenever they're done, Phoenix rises from the ashes being their cum, and they go at it again. Their names just literally write it all out for them. But I'm excited. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. Canada's actually kilometers edgeward. +2. I am the one who edges. It's me. I'm Edgeman. I am the one who edges. It's true. Every second, every day. Edging. Edging like my fuck. Did my music stop? It sure did. Oh no. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, no, it didn't stop. It just... Yes, keep going. It didn't stop because it reached the end. What happened was it was like, hey, you're not paying attention anymore. Are you still there? Yes. Keep playing. Did I tell you to stop? No. He's worth edging. Oh, he's worth edging, all right. He's worth edging for Miles. So yeah. I love picking up new games, so I'm so excited. But yeah, eventually I think we will get through the full trilogy. Maybe even like past that, depending on like how deep into the Phoenix we go. I would like to someday conquer the entire trilogy. Maybe some of the other games, like the Apollo Justice games. I know there's one that takes place in... There's like a Sherlock one that has like a Japanese vibe to it too. I want to play that one at some point. I forgot what that one's called. What is that one? It's like a really... It's a newer one. Ace Attorney. Ooh, is it this one? Oh, that's not it. Oh, what the fuck? What is that game that I'm thinking of? The Great Ace Attorney... No, is it? Yes, The Great Ace Attorney Adventures. I say newer. Yes, Great Ace Attorney. Yes. Yes. I was busy Googling, but yes, it is that one. Which apparently has a sequel. I didn't know it had a sequel. I would like to eventually look at that one too. Ooh. Investigation, Miles Edgeworth. Ooh, Investigations 2, Prosecutors. Gambit. Ooh, there's so many. There's so many. I don't think I need to play the Professor Layton crossover, though. Well, I don't know. We'll see. There's so many. I hear those were really good, too. Those were Japan only for a while. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. At some point, who knows? Apparently, the investigation games are not good. Listen, you gotta give them a try. I gotta give them a try. I have to give them a try at least. I'm willing to give them a shot. I want to see Miles Edgeworth more. Just got released in the US just last year, I think. Also, the Layton crossover is fun. Okay, well, if it's fun, maybe I will also pick that one up at some point, too. There's a solid chance that I'm going to be really heavily obsessed with the Phoenix Wright series after the entire Ace Attorney series. I don't know, this might awaken something in me. This feels like it is bred to be my bread and butter. Lane is kind of ruined for me, not that I ever played it, because level 5 is very pro AI now. Ew. That sucks. I think I would still consider playing some of the earlier games. I just probably wouldn't play any of the newer ones at that point. Because I do think that's icky. And realistically, I probably wouldn't buy them anyway. I'd probably be pirating them. If I'm gonna be so fucking for real with you guys, so... you know. So there's always a chance I might check out some of the older games. Just because they wouldn't have been... do it. Just because they would have been before the whole, like, pro AI stance. But it's one of those things where I probably wouldn't get, like, newer games. Just because if there's a chance that they had gotten like really AI with it, I'm like, ugh, that seems icky. But like older games, not so much. And especially if I don't have to give them money for it, then that's a different story. Fantasy Life was so good. No AI on that one. I don't know if I've ever played Fantasy Life. I don't think I did. It looks cute though. Because I can see little bits of it. It looks cute. I like the style of it. What is this? I do. Ooh, this does seem really cute. It seems very, very cute. There's also, they made dark, wait, no. Oh my god. You developed Dark Cloud? Oh hell! Dude! So I gotta play that. I need to finish Dark Cloud. Dark Cloud was giving me problems the first time I played it because like I was getting the graphics in that are a disaster. Like more of a disaster than like some other PS2 games because there were, I don't remember what it was exactly, but there was something in it that was like, this is a me experience. Okay, so this is purely like a me experience. There was something in it that was like giving me headaches. And I don't remember if it was just like going into different areas. The like transition of it was really rough on me. So it's not like the graphics were bad. Like it's a PS2 game. You're getting PS2 graphics. But like certain transitions I think is what it was like really, really hurting my head. And making me feel kind of sick. So if I ever played it again, I think I would close my eyes during those moments. Because I would love to play it again. Because I remember the bit that I played of it was really, really fun. I think I just have to be, now that I kind of know a little bit more of what to expect, I can like prepare myself a little bit better for it. Because I remember having fun with it. And an actual CRT looks amazing to this day. I don't think it was a flat panel TV. Oh, it was a chunky TV. She be chunky. But no, it wasn't a flat panel TV. Chunky TV. It really just was, like, the transition scene in general was rough. I'm gonna be so real. I haven't I haven't had like a flat panel TV until like maybe the past like 5 years. I think that's when I finally got rid of my big chunky TV and was like, okay. I made that shit work for a while. Mostly because like I didn't need to like swap it out because it's not like I watch TV very often. But I kinda miss having a chunky. I kinda want a CRT again. I don't really use my chunky TV much other than playing games. I kinda want both. I wanna like swap it out. Depending on like what I'm playing. But no, like I was so attached to just having like a CRT TV for like the longest time that I didn't see a reason. Because yeah, I couldn't watch TV on it because I never hooked it up to watch TV, but I could play games on it and it looked awesome. Persona 4 looks great on it. A lot of my PS2 games look great on it. Not so much the newer games, which that didn't work very well. I bought a CRT in 2020 or 2021, but had to sell it because the one I got had issues and whatnot. It was hard to fit into my room setup. The one I had was massive. So that was another factor for deciding to swap it out because it is huge. It is heavy. It is a lot. So I was finally like, you know what? I think it's time. Had really bad image warping though. Oof. I still have it. That being said, I never got rid of it. It's just kind of off to the side, taking up space. Because it's also, if you don't sell it, it can be kind of hard to get rid of them. Because only certain places take them. At least here. So I still have it. She's off to the side. What kind of cables were you using? To hook up your PS2? I think it was just default cables. I think it was just the cables they came with. I'm trying to remember. I think so, yeah. I think so. You should try Component. That shit looks so good. I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes. Taking notes. I'm opening up a tab. I'm opening up a tab. So that I can remember. Ah. It is now in a tab. If your TV supports it, it might not. I don't think the new one does. Well, hold on. I'm checking. I don't think the new one does. I think the old one did. Maybe. I need light. Oh yeah, so if we're talking the old one, I would have to TV. Yeah. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. Don't use them on the new TV? Okay. But I do have them. I just wanted to make it known. I wanted to make it known that yes, I do have them back there. If you use an upscaler, I'd use an upscaler if you want to use the new TV. We'll see. I still have to get a new PS2 before I even worry about like setting up anything for like playing it. So emulation is probably your best route anyway. But I really like owning PS2 games. It depends. Okay, so if it's a PS2 game I own, I'd rather just play the version of it that I own. If it's like a game that I don't have that's like stupid expensive, yeah, I'll just use an emulator. But like as someone who just likes personally playing on like the console itself, my go-to is usually I rather just play it on the console. Oh my god. My old phone's having a hissy fit. So yeah, if it's a game that I can get, I'll probably just get it. If it's a game that I can't, yeah, absolutely. Like if it's a game that's like stupid expensive, because depending on the game, some of them are like crazy, like ridiculous. Like I'm not paying that. You're out of your fucking mind. And then some games are like, oh yeah, no, I can do that. Absolutely. So that's a big factor. Like I recently got Silent Hill. Now, this will be another problem for me in the future. But I got the Japanese version of Silent Hill 2. So I'm really excited for that. Whenever I can get around to playing it, because it is significantly less expensive than the English version of Silent Hill 2, and I believe all the dialogue you can still have in English. It's just like the text and stuff that would be in Japanese. So I was like, yeah, dude, it's immersive. It'll give me like a little bit of Japanese practice, and I get to have Silent Hill 2. Awesome. This is great. So that'll be fun. But yeah, first step is I gotta replace my PS2. That poor baby. That poor baby needs it. That poor baby needs to be put down. I might... How proficient is your Japanese? Not very. I have to do a lot more... I have to do a lot more learning. A lot more, like, immersion stuff. I do the wonderful thing where I forget a lot of the stuff that I learn because I go through long periods of not learning it. So I need to be like more consistent with it is my biggest thing, because I'm not. But also, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too, where like I just want to start watching Japanese VTubers. Not VTubers, but you Japanese YouTubers. Maybe a couple Japanese VTubers too. I need to work on immersing myself. I need to work on more practical things. I just have no motivation because we get so many fan translations now for everything. Yeah, that's extremely fair. Because it really is just like most media that you'd ever want has a fan translation. There might be some things where it's like, Because, like, even in my experience, right? Like, there's some games where I'm like, you know what? I really want to play this game. So maybe I'll just get the Japanese version of it. And then, like, a month later, it'll be like, oh yeah, we're gonna be in, not even like fan translation sometimes, but sometimes they'll be like, oh yeah, we're gonna be coming out with like an official translation. And I'm like, okay, well, fuck. Alright. I guess I'll just wait. I suppose I'll just wait until the actual translation comes out, or until someone does a fan translation. But yeah, I don't know. When it comes to, there's some things though where I'm like, when it comes to some old like visual novels, I know some of those don't have like any kind of translations for it. So those are one of the things where it's like, I might just pick up some really old fucking visual novels and like read through those slowly but surely. Kind of like how I did with some of my doujins, where I like slowly and painfully like translated them, just because I was like, no, I must know the plot to my smut. This is very important. Yeah, so there's a good chunk of visual novels that just don't have like fan translation. So those are ones where I'm like, at the very least, I could maybe do that. And then for my doujins, I can also translate those painfully, because I have a few that I can still do. Sob. Sega Saturn is my last bastion for getting me to learn Japanese, because it has a lot of games that aren't translated, and the Japanese Saturn library is huge. You know, I have never owned a Sega like console. I feel like, was it the Saturn? There was definitely a system that had like a lot of good sounding games on it. I don't remember if that was the Saturn or if it was a different one. But it was like the only time where I was like, man, I should look into these games more. Maybe one day. If it was modern Dreamcast, maybe. It was either the Dreamcast or the Saturn. It was one or the other. Solid 50-50. Part of me is thinking maybe it was the Dreamcast, though. I would have to look through the libraries to go, hum diddly dum. Which is it? Hum diddly dum. Sega consoles were before my time. We just never... Well, Sega consoles, when did you start coming out? Dreamcast, when did you come out? Okay. Yeah, sure. Saturn, when did you come out? Okay. Dreamcast was 1999, I believe, so I was alive. That's kind of how I feel as I'm like looking at the dates. I'm like, well, I don't know how conscious I was of life. But I was around. I was around. Barely, but I was alive. I was alive. I was alive at some point. I was on Earth. I mean, we're talking demon years here. I've been alive for a very, very long time, but like, as far as like being on Earth, you know, I was on Earth during the let's see, at least when the Sega Saturn came out. Barely. But I was on Earth. So young. I know, Nada. You are also an honorary old. See, I'm young. You are. Nada. Honorary old. Nada was around for the dinosaurs. We love to see it. We love to see it. No one's older. Oh, it's true. No one's older than the Scarecrow. He's the first human. It's true. It's true. Even before the first human, I feel like he was the first, like, you know, like, the stuff that evolved into human, I think he was that. Before he became the first human. I think he evolved into human. So actually, maybe even older than first human. He is! Precisely, precisely. You understand. Claps my hands. Right. Well, my nubs. I guess right now they're nubs. I don't have hand. I think it is about time for the sleepy sheepy to head to bed. I'm getting oh so eepy. I have... Oh god. God. Guys, yesterday, I slept all day. Like, the moment I came home from the airport, I was out. I was out for so long. I was so asleep. Love that for you. I loved that for me too. I had... Canada blessed you with sleep. Canada sure fucking did. I mean, I have a pretty easy time sleeping regardless, but like, I was so tired from waking up early every day for Anime North that like, by the time I got home, I guess also, you know, the whole 2 conventions back to back, you know, that does something to a person. That can also do a little bit of something to you. How early were you talking? So not like crazy early, right? We're not talking about like 5 a.m. early. We're talking about more like a 7 o'clock early. Which, not terrible, because I've definitely like woken up at 7 o'clock. That's not that bad. But considering we were also going to bed at like 3 a.m., I was going off of like 4 hours of sleep every day. So, you know. We were a little tired. I was a little tired. You know, I was a little sleepy. I was a little eepy. I was a little bit of an eepy sheepy. Oh, it was so fun though. So yeah, the moment I came back, I crashed so hard. I crashed so hard. I woke up like every now and then and be like, okay, time to have some food. Awesome. I ate, went back to bed. Oh, gotta feed Clover. I ate, went back to bed. Oh, gotta get Rizzo out. Oh, went back to bed. Did I say 8? Yeah, went back to bed. Oh, it was great. It was awesome. So we are in the sleep recovery period now. It'll be great. But yes, I will be back tomorrow as a hamster, and we're gonna hopefully maybe finish Pokemon. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how far I get. And then hopefully maybe finish Crow Country on Thursday. We're gonna try to finish things. We're gonna be a gamer. We're gonna get things done. But yes, for now it's gonna be night time. No more Tuesday. It is now Wednesday. Wednesday. But yes, good night. Wednesday. 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 Wednesday feels gross. I kind of like it. Wednesday is cute. Wednesday is gross and icky. But it's also fun because Wednesday. It's also fun because then I can start wishing everyone a good wet day. Be like, have you guys gotten wet today? Congratulations. So maybe Wednesday is Wednesday. Wednesday? Please dry your nest before it catches a cold. But what if it likes being wet, Nada? What if my nest enjoys the wetness? What if it likes being a little moist, you know? But yes, you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for hanging out while I yapped for a little bit about conventions. Take care. Sleep tight. Sheep dreams. Wednesday while the Undertale music was playing. Game theory. Day. not get a day. No. He doesn't deserve a whole day. No, that's greed. He needs to sit down. MatPat weak. Just give him a whole month at this point. Oh my god, a year? A decade? I feel like basically the entire... how long was he on Game Theory? I feel like the entire time that he was on Game Theory was basically MatPat decade. Has it been 10 years? Has he had Game Theory for 10 years? I have no idea. I have no idea either. But maybe there had been a MatPat decade. Sigh. I'm gonna look it up real quick. When did Game Theory come into existence? I know when the final Game Theory. When did the first Game Theory happen? 2011! A gay theory. But that's just a theory. A gay theory. Thanks for watching. Okay, so yeah, it was like a decade. Because like, if he started in 2011 and went to 2024, yeah, he basically had a MatPat decade. That's greed right there. I used to love early Game Theory. I don't like this one. Take me back here. Yeah, 13 years. Decade and then some extra as a treat. The greed. The greed. I don't remember the early ones as much. I do remember them being a little bit goofier, so I did like those. But I also just, as someone who cares too much about lore in games, I kept getting like, I do remember the boob episode. I do remember the boob episode. I do fondly remember the boob episode. I liked whenever he got a little goofy with it. Those were fun. Anytime he started like touching the lore of a game is when I would start to get a little bit mad, because it's like, no, no, no. That's not right. You're wrong. It was horrible. His assumptions were very wrong. Yes, they're wrong. That's not it. And it's just like, I feel like I remember one that was distinctly about like Splatoon. I'm pretty sure natural breasts can have nipples pointing in different directions. I feel like they could. I feel like they could. Compass nipples. Compass nipples. Because I also remember like, he did a Splatoon theory, I think. And I remember being so annoyed because I was like, no, that's not the fucking lore about a Splatoon game. You're so incorrect. Like, they literally tell you, because he was like theorizing something. I'm like, they literally tell you the lore in some of the scrolls, and you just casually overlooked that. Not giving the characters jiggle fixes does not mean they have implants. It was always stuff like that where it's like, I get realistically we're coming at this at a fun angle, and maybe I shouldn't be taking things too seriously and I should turn off my brain. However, correct. There's usually something like that where it's like, this theory doesn't work because like there's this. Like in this case, Nintendo just doesn't give their characters jiggle physics sometimes because that's just not what they did, you know? It can be as simple as that. But I know that just takes away from the entire video then, you know? So I get realistically the point is just, you don't have to think about that. But no, I can't do that. Because it's just wrong. But I also realized at that point you don't have a video. But it's annoying. and it's wrong, and you don't get a decade. Your greed sickens me. Sit down, white boy. So I don't know. I always had some beef. I was always ready to fight if I did see one of his videos. So I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't watch his videos because they make me mad because he's just wrong. He's just wrong. And I take things too seriously and I can't watch it. Rosalina is all natural and I will have them in my mouth. And you know what, Fennel? I love that for you. You deserve it. You deserve those mommy milkers in your mouth. To be fair, I was watching them when I was like 14. Oh, no, absolutely. Like 14 is like the best age to be watching MatPat. Like that is definitely like watch him young and then grow out of it. In theory. That's the MatPat age. Exactly. But also like I feel like he did like sometimes there would be a MatPat video that just absolutely blows up and then people start using that as like a fact. And it's like, no. Just because MatPat said it does not mean it's true. And I need you to sit the fuck down. I think that came up with, I think this was like a Mario one where I think he was talking about like the, I think he was trying to say Luigi was Rosalina's dad. I don't remember what it was exactly. But people started talking about that like it was a fact. And it drove me fucking crazy. Because it's a fucking MatPat theory. We need to sit the hell down. It was a mess, Fennel. It was a fucking mess. And I don't even know if that's the one that I'm thinking of. But like people would. It has no relation to any humans. Yes. Correct. No, she doesn't. There was a whole thing for it. There was a whole fucking thing for it. And it was just so annoying. But no, like sometimes the video would just pop off so hard that like people would start to like say it as a fact. And it's like, I hate this. It's not canon. It's not. Just because someone on the internet said it does not mean that's canon, actually. I refuse to even acknowledge anything in the contrary, as you should. That's exactly what you should do. I think he did that with Star Fox and Metal Legs. They don't have metal legs, they're just wearing boots. Oh, fun! Just no critical thought, just popular guy in the internet said thing. Yes! And sometimes that's all it takes, and people will just like echo that. Which is why I get so mad when someone will just say something like as a fact. And it's like, okay, but is that actually like a fact? Or are we just like repeating what someone said? It drives me crazy when someone's like, oh yeah, so this, and they say it so confidently. It's like, okay, so like, did you just pull that off of TikTok or did you like actually research that? Like, let's talk about this for a second. Don't tell me a thing that you just found on TikTok as a fact, please. Please cite your sources. We're going back to school right now. Show me your source. MatPat is not a valid source. Yes, we're treating this like when you would have to cite your sources and people would put Wikipedia and it's like Wikipedia is not a valid source. I want to see some actual sources right now. MatPat is not one of them. TikTok is also not one. Popular internet creator is not a source. No, Matthew Patthew. No, not even a little bit. Use the brain. Although I guess right now Matthew Patthew isn't even doing game theory, so like nobody has to listen to him. Instead, they have to listen to all the other creators that took over the game theory channels. I did find it funny that his wife looked like him. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes people see people. Sometimes people just like the people who look like them. You know? It happens. It happens. And it is always so funny when it does. He is his own type, which, you know, that just seems very, very canon for him, which I envy. But no, it seemed very on brand to be his own type. Good for him, good for him. Good for him and their beautiful marriage and baby. The idea of MatPat fucking and producing a child seems insane to me, but good for him. At least he doesn't seem like a bad guy. Oh, yeah, like I could shit talk him like up and down about his videos, but yeah, at the end of the day, he doesn't seem like a horrible guy, so I will give him that. His videos are annoying. But, like, I do feel like, realistically, one of his biggest crimes is just annoying guy on the internet. And realistically, if that's the worst that you are, you're doing fine, you know? I don't want to accept that he knows what sex is. I truly don't either. I kind of just want to assume their child had, like, asexually spawned from them. Like, no way MatPat knows how to have sex. Absolutely not. This guy does not know how to fuck. He is not hitting that and going, but that's just a theory. Game theory. And then when he's done, he's like, oh, thanks for watching. I'm an annoying person on the internet, but the difference is that I don't have an audience. Again, I feel like his wife or maybe it turns her on. Listen, I think it turns her on. I think she's into it. He does that every time. I think she's into it, you know? She's like, oh yeah, that's a theory, alright. I'm gonna theory! But yeah, again, realistically, I feel like if your biggest crime is being an annoying person on the internet, that's fine. Everyone's allowed to be a little annoying. Because, like, being annoying is also, like, whatever. That's fine. If you see an annoying person, you could just be like, I'm turning away. I do not see it. Gallows, no trial. Never mind. Nada says we have to start sending the annoying people to the gallows. Nada says we need to start executing the annoying people. Also, yeah, annoying is relative. So, like, what some people find annoying, other people are going to vibe with hard. So, like, that's why it's also just, like, I don't know. Everyone can be annoying. Because everyone has different tastes for, like, what annoying is. What's annoying to some people, not annoying to others. Who cares? Like, the 14-year-olds that watched MatPat probably didn't find him annoying. Me with my ultra-developed brain, however. Send this man to the gallows. I would be dead tomorrow. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We can't have you dead. No, 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 no. Okay, distracted. Sleep. Bed. Oh. No. No. Eep. Honkshu. Honkshu me 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 me. Honks you me. I got distracted by Matthew Patthew. Oh, he comes for me again. He does. They're gonna get me. No, Fennel. They can't. They can't. I won't let them. I won't let them. Stay up forever. No. That's bad. Honks you me. Honks you. Who's knocking at my door? Oh god, the police got Fennel! Listen. Fennel, don't. Crawl under the bed. Hide. I'll distract them with my sick dancey moves. Oh, see, they'll see the screen and they'll be like, oh shit, oh fuck, that sheep's fucking it up, and then they're not gonna get you. You see a little bit of dancing. Oh shit, exactly. The officers will be like, oh shit, they got that shit on, officer. They're breaking it down. Oh shit, oh my god, officer. Oh. Officer, look, see? Officer, check this shit out. Officer. Ooh, officer, you're distracted. Officer, I'm breaking it down. Oh shit, they rotated. Oh shit. Officer, I would do a flip, but like, I'm scared. I might break my head. I can't do that, officer, but I did rotate. That was really cool, officer. Fennel, run. Run, Fennel. They're distracted. Okay, well yes, honk shoe time. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for your... It's okay, they left. Awesome. Good. Perfect timing. So yes, they were so oppressed. Gets them every time. Every time. Every fucking time. The police don't even know what to do about it once I start breaking it down. They're like, oh shit. They're goated with the sauce. And I'm like, hell yeah. Sleep 2, actually. Oh god. I can't wait to fall asleep. I can't wait to experience Sleep 2, the sequel to Sleep. It's gonna be it's gonna be better than Sleep 2. No, Sleep 1. It's gonna be better than Sleep 1. That's what it is. Words. They're sheeped with the sauce, actually. It's true. I'm sheeped with the sauce. Calling me a goat? That's forbidden. Not a goat. Distinctly a sheep. That's what the horns are for. They're sheep horns. They're ram horns. Distinctly not goat horns. So yes. Good night. Sheep tight. I will see you tomorrow over on the Hamster channel where we will be playing Emerald. So good night. I will see you then. Bye. Bye.